My stream, lagged out on me. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure why. Hey, T Miller. The worst thing is the follow bot. I know. What's up, T Miller? How we doing so far? How's everything in your hemisphere? Sorry guys, looks like my stream bottomed out on me there. Suddenly it was in the red and my other PC quit. Just playing some MBC. That's cool. I need to get his map rolling, man. I do. I want to. I need to. I should. I found myself back in Dave's, but I like everything. How you doing today? You followed right as my stream messed up. So thank you for the follow. I like everything. I'm sorry that it dropped out. It might have dropped out right as you followed. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I looked down at OBS and it was like red. Hot and hot again. Presidential election coming up. Really? Interesting. Well, 16, wow. So, yep. It's going to be like pretty nice day where I live today. I won't be out in it, but it's going to be a nice day where I live. It said the broadcast you were watching has ended. Yeah, I had a problem. If you refresh your screen, it'll be back. Like I said, it glitched on me. The stream glitched on me. So if you refresh your stream, it should pop back up. Out of my control, man. I'm at the will of the internet. The will of the internet, man. It was right as you followed that happened. Don't know why. Did you break it? No, I'm just kidding. I mean... we all are nowadays? Right. Right. 100% on that. It looks like everything's back to green again over on OBS, so I should be fine. I got something in my eye. Oh, I almost caught it. Mamadou wants to return the love and do a 12-hour charity stream, and I know nothing about how to run something like that. What do you mean? A charity stream? So she wants to ask people to donate to a charity? Depends on which one it is. Some of them actually have direct links. Like I'm going to be doing St. Jude Children's Hospital in the month of May. And they actually have a streaming program that people can donate directly to them. So I'm not sure what her plans are. Obviously, if you planned on doing it on an individual level, and then she wants to donate to like a charity of her choice, like for Austin, okay. Well then, Tanner Man TTV is now following. Thank you for the follow, Tanner Man. Hope you're well. Well then, obviously, if stuff is donated to her, she would just need to keep track of it, and then XR Renegade, I'm sure, has a donation um, link. So she just basically have to keep track of it, how much money you earn in that particular stream. I don't know any other way to do it. You could set up a particular donation link where people could use, or just keep track of bits, like just keep a tally running of bits that are donated. So you just kind of got to think it out, how to go about analyzing. Obviously, you could take the Twitch analytics afterwards and figure out how many bits were donated in that stream, or direct donations, or subs. You just have to keep track of the number. You are Mushroom Man. You're not a troll though, are you? Yeah, just keep track. Like, set up a specific link for donation, like a particular PayPal. But I think what I would do, just to keep it simple as possible. But she would need help from somebody. I think the easiest way for her to do it would be to somebody to keep track for her. Okay? And then here's the thing, I think she should just do her thing, man, stream. Like, she is, like, he has a donation link. Well, then there you go. Well, then basically what you could do is do direct donations, and then say, here's the link to donate to this person. And then if they have a dedicated link, that's cool, T Miller. I didn't know that. I don't know much about Renegade, so I'm kind of in the dark on that. But there you go. So you could use that direct link. Maybe contact XR Renegade and tell them that you want to do it, and then here's what you want to do. Can they use that? Or probably wants you to use the link, but go ahead and ask him, like, how do you want us to work this? If he wants to use the link, and then just keep track of subs and bits. You know what I mean? Like, another thing you could do is attach a donation amount for numbers of subs. Okay, so maybe not directly, like, for example, say I'm going to donate $1 for every 100 bits, or whatever, 500 bits, $5. I forget how bits break down, but say for every sub I get, I'll donate $2, or all of it, $2.50. Yeah, just keep track of it for her. You have to keep a tally, and then she's honest, so people will trust her. So you just got to just say, I'm going to donate this, and then when you come back next, come back and say, hey, from the stream we were able to actually donate this amount of money directly to him, and then give a follow-up to it, and make sure that you're accountable. Post it in Discord, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just talking. Opie, how you doing? I don't have it down yet, Opie. What about you, Billy? Any comment on the composter? I don't have a, I haven't tried it yet, Oppie. So unfortunately, I'm kind of in the dark as to what to tell you. Although I need to put one down. T. Miller says he's using silt and wood chips. Yeah, I'm not sure why it would be limited to only a certain thing. Unless I've added straw, wood chips, and others fine. Um, Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing today? It doesn't seem that anybody else is having that problem. Green Thumb Farmer's got his down and it's full production. Yeah, I'm not really sure, Oppie. Do you have an updated version? Do you have any other composter mods? Do you have it in your mod folder with other things? Or do you have a dedicated mods folder for Pleasant Valley, Wolf Creek? Or which map are you on? Which map are you on? Two, by the way. And is it isolated? Is your map isolated from other maps? Just one map and mods for it. Right. Do you have fuel for it? Another question. Wolf Creek, okay. And so you've updated your mods, and you've isolated it, right? Just that map. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Do you have any errors in your log? It runs. Oh, make sure production is activated for each one. Okay, there you go. That might be it, T. Miller. You gotta go in there to your factory menu and make sure that you've activated it. We have been really busy lately. Oh, you're talking to T. Miller. Okay. In the recipe, it only shows straw. Okay, but can you activate? So you don't have anything else? I wonder if you don't have an updated copy then. When's the last time you updated? I don't know. You got something going on there. Okay, this time I'm going to make it. I'm going to watch. Spent some time on it today. Are you making a map, T. Miller? I'd love to check it out. A Mars map. Wait, is that a special map? I'm not familiar with the Mars map. On the Mars map. Okay. What? Is this map on Mars? Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha. It is a map of a colony. That's what I thought. Oh, you know what? I gotta go over here. I've gotta empty my, actually, I've gotta empty my truck too. Um, okay, no trees yet. Still working on the fields. It's not easy with no mods. Biodomes. Really, I'll have to see that. I didn't know there was something out there like that. My only question is how do you get your equipment there? No, I know you. Animals live in biodomes. Really? I haven't been watch like I don't catch your streams, T Miller, because you're streaming while I'm sleeping. Um, I'll have to see it. I'll have to look. You've streamed this? Did you stream it like recently, like yesterday or today, or I know it's nighttime there. It would have been yesterday for me. You know what? I need to see if my. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Oh no, wait, I got it. Friday night for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've missed those. I don't catch many of your streams, T Miller. It's not because I don't want to. I just don't have time. Like, I'm not up at that time. Okay. Yeah, I know. And then you don't get a chance to see me stream either because I stream in the afternoons in the United States, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. All right, we're putting some wheat in. Now, what do I need to do to start this? Do I need I just need wheat and fertilizer, so I just need okay, it's running. Um all right, so I guess this is it. Thank you for the emotes there, Grody Dragon. All right, let's go store our wheat here in the silo. 8,000 to 10,000 trees. I'll have to check that out, dude. I didn't even know. Like I vaguely have heard of it before. I gotta see that, T. Miller. I gotta see this. Um, hmm. They're using mods. You're not using mods. Okay. I hear you. Interesting. So you added the no mods for your own personal challenge. All right, Grody Dragon, thank you for engaging the lurk mode. Thank you for being around, man. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I like your thoughts on it, though. I'll have to see. I don't. When did it come out? Has it been out for a while? Oh, wait, where's my. Hmm. It's an interesting map. Red soil set in a crater in Mars. About a week now. Okay. Hmm. Here, let's do this. Am I close enough? Here, let's just do it like this then. Message you on Discord, Mr. Wheels. Okay. Was that the map? Whoops, I tabbed out. Oh, thank you. I tapped out and it. Mass pin. Well, one hit the spot. It did. Ow, man, I thought something bit me. And that's me. Oh. Sorry, guys. I guess I gotta be like, hey, excuse me, you got something hanging out of your nose? Sorry. Oh, and it fell. The mass scale. I haven't messed with stream avatars much lately. I need to I need to play with it a little bit, add some more stuff. A lot of that stuff I've got set to only moderators can change. I don't know. Is anybody using stream avatars anymore? Seems like Yosho's not using it anymore. Did he stop using that? You know, I started using Dixper, but then I think it got glitched out a little bit, and honestly, it was fun for a little bit, but I didn't really enjoy it. So after I did it, like the whole thought idea was fun, but I don't enjoy that as much. But I do enjoy stream avatars, and so I think that's the thing, that the little extra gizmo that I'm going to keep. Yeah, I looked at Stream Raiders. I don't I I I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying I never will do it, but I never would. Like, it's a good idea. It gives the stream something to do. I like it. You know, I'm definitely not against. Back when it first came out, I downloaded it and messed with it a little bit, but I didn't actually incorporate it into the stream. Scurvy uses it too. Okay, I got to tab out for a second. Hold on, I'm tabbed out. My game's gonna stop. Be right back. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's stop that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take a break and run to the restroom real quick, guys. So, thank you very much for watching and joining. So, I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to run in the other room real quick, and I will be right back. So, stay tuned for more Farm Sim. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with you. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Let me get rid of the screen. Well, that's okay, Billy. Go get something to eat, and Ryan as well. If you got to go, thank you very much for helping me out with the moderation station. All right, all right. Excuse me. Viking Streaming 2021. How you doing? I'm having a great day. How are you? All right, hold on just a second. Let me grab it. Gotta grab a drink here of my Gatorade, and I'll get the can back. Okay. Wimmer, how you doing today? Doing awesome. Great. Awesome is good. Awesome is good. Actually, let me fix one thing. Playing Wolf Creek with the new precision farming. Yeah, I haven't put mine in yet. All right. Let's see. There we go. I wanted to harvest my fields first. And when it first came out, I decided to wait until the bugs are worked out of it. But now that I want to harvest first so I can start my fields out. Gotta head out. Talk to you later. All right, Ryan. Have a good one, dude. Hope you enjoy your work day today. Don't work too hard. Guys, if you haven't checked out Ryan K9918, go ahead, head over to his channel and give him a follow. Same thing with Billy Alpaca. Hey, JJ. How you doing, bud? And J Dory Gaming. Head over there and check him out too. Me and JJ go back a few days. Has anyone used the log autoload trailer since the update? No. Well, obviously. I guess we should probably shout out Viking Streaming 2021 too. Thank you, JJ. Road Dog. What's up, Road Dog? Oh, I haven't updated precision farming. Okay. Have you updated to precision farming, right? Or JJ? Are you guys using precision farming yet, or are you planning on it? Not much, man. Next map we will. Okay, you're on NBC Acres, so waiting for the map update. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, not too much here, Road Dog. Just streaming, enjoying my Saturday here. Is there an edited version of precision farming for Wolf Creek? Yes. Oh, I don't know if it's on the SGA website though. Nor do I know if he's updated it. I have the link that he gave out the other day. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure if he's updated it. I would assume if he had, he put it today. Okay. It's on the SGA site now. Okay. All right. Yeah, I probably should double check and see if he updated it since.
I would say
Oh,
that
there's
he
Dave.
did, and it was yesterday.
Oh, okay. Hey, Dave. I'm
How you
like,
doing?
I wonder if
Morning,
Dave put it in. No, pretty good. Just, it's farming day.
I see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to harvest my field so I can put that update in and update my game.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. Good morning, everybody.
I don't know if you can. I better turn him up a little bit.
I'm doing just fine.
I probably got you a little bit low. There. It's probably better.
All right. Better?
He's good? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Now he's louder than me? Oh, no. That ain't gonna happen. No, I'm kidding. Okay, here, I'll turn him back down just a little bit. There we go. I hate audio. Okay.
All right.
Okay. There we go.
Sounds
Well, because
good.
what I can hear in my ear isn't what OBS is translating 100%.
Right.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, so yeah, finally, I need to make some progress on this map here.
Yeah. Me too. I'm working on stuff. I was working on stuff till way too early this morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get up early for some personal reason today, and I ended up in here streaming. Let's see, I've been streaming for a while. Well, my stream quit.
Oh, I
It's
was
been
gonna
about
say it only
over
says
2
45
hours.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah. My stream messed up with me on me there once, and so it quit. But I was on for about an hour and a half before that. An hour. I think I started at 8:30 my time, or some thereabouts. Before 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-bot protection. Man, my bot like gave me a big old warning on my screen. Somebody tried to
Hey,
chat.
hey, Gamer Paul. Good morning.
I ended up getting on a couple of those streams last night. They kind of inspired me to be playing Farm Sim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Mamadou 53, man, she inspired me to play Farm Sim. I don't know why. Well, I guess I do know why. But I'm like, I gotta get back to my Farm Sim stuff. It's gonna be, when I stream, it's gonna be farm or flight. One of those two.
For now.
For now, for this week. No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to stick with it. Those two. I'm gonna try. You know what that's like, though.
Yep.
I always say that until something else comes along. Wait, what's that over there?
Yeah, something will get updated this week, and you'll say, "Ooh, I'm gonna go back and do this game."
I know, like, I mean, I do want to, like, when ATS comes out, get a helicopter. And no, I don't know. I might get the helicopter. I don't. We'll see. I don't know if I will. Combine the two games, right? That would be cool. I am interested in when ATS releases new maps. That's something I like. I don't know. What other game am I looking at that's updating soon?
I don't know.
I don't know any off the top of my head. They take me by surprise.
There's
Right.
several that could.
Yeah.
Definitely several that could.
Well, the
but
police, you know, I'm not done with that police game. I don't think.
Right. Well, that one's had a lot of update.
I know. I need to. I don't know. I just.
Just you're making excuses.
Well, I thought when I got done with my work season, busy work season, I'd be like, back in the games. I found myself just wanting to do nothing.
To work more?
No.
Oh.
Just do nothing. like watch a stream or just do nothing.
Right.
I still got a stack of work here that I got to finish, but after a few days, though. I'm gonna have to wait.
Trying to figure out. Man, what is going on? I have no idea. I'm working on Billy's stuff, that's why.
Oh, okay. He's doing something with bees.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the bees in the map right now, but a little bit.
Yeah.
So we can get whacked.
That's right, JJ. Yours ends, mine ends, and yours starts. That's exactly how it works.
I loaded it up. Didn't see to activate the hive. I mean, you don't know why. Righty.
So, are you using the pallet
The
break?
one from.
Pallet break?
Oh yeah. No, it's built into our mod now.
Oh, it's
our
it.
limit
Oh,
break.
it is. Okay. I need
Yeah.
to update. When I update, I need to update. I'm
Yep.
still running 1.3 or whatever. I was asked the other day why we are not playing together anymore. I said I was never seemed to have any. I mean, that's kind of it, JJ. I mean, right? I mean, we never have, like, usually when you're wanting to stream, I'm at work or whatever.
Probably has something to do with greenhouses.
Probably, yeah. It's the greenhouse effect, JJ.
Why is Billy's not showing up in the hive production? Not
I know
showing up,
one reason
Billy.
for it, JJ. I haven't been streaming Farm Sim. I haven't been playing Farm Sim. It's kind of hard to play when nobody's playing the game that you're playing, or not playing the game. When I'm not playing the game that you're playing. It definitely wasn't on purpose, right? I mean,
Not
we
on
need to
purpose.
work. We need to play. I need to come play with you or something. You went to Eve? Oh no. We lost him, Dave.
Uh-oh.
He went to Eve, back to Eve.
Wow.
Oh no. Yeah, it's me and Gamer Paul. If we join the same server, I usually leave.
Mm-hmm.
You're in Eve? JJ, you're in Eve. That means if I want to play with you, I'd have to play Eve.
Oh, I know. He had... yeah, that's... Oh.
I've never played Eve. I don't think I need to.
Actually, I stayed up too late last night. That's...
If I go
I'm
to
okay
JJ
now.
and say, hey, show me how to get started with Eve, I might never quit. Like, I don't think I want to do that. You got Norm playing with you too, JJ? Of course you do. Probably. You guys are the masters of the... Nope. Oh. I've never even, like, you're the only person I know that's played Eve. Unless, Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha.
So you're harvesting before you throw in precision? I just threw it right in.
Yeah. I want to get rid of my... Well,
I had a bunch of fields. It didn't affect anything.
Really. Yeah.
I just had to fertilize them all and lime them all before I harvest.
Yeah. I didn't want to do that. So that's why I'm doing
Well,
it
you're gonna have to
first.
do it after you harvest.
Well, I don't have very many fields. I only have this little corner.
Yeah.
So this is now the time to do it. So I'm not going to have, like, you had to do the whole map.
Yep.
I don't have the whole map yet. I got my one little corner of the world here. My one little corner. My little farm corner. And I made a field there where I've been mowing grass. I'm going to plant. I think I'm actually going to plant grass in there.
Oh, let's see. Boy, are people gonna get a surprise update today?
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's
And then
cool.
when I say overnight, I mean I've been up all night.
Really?
Well,
Wow.
tried to go to bed like 3:30, and then
Oh,
I didn't.
you
I
couldn't, huh?
got off Discord. It was 6:30 this morning. when I went to bed. I was trying to work out some pallet issues that were driving me crazy,
Oh,
and I got them. Well, they're working. They're better. And then I redid the charcoal factory to add the lie-in.
okay.
Now I'm doing the beehives.
Man, I got so
Maybe a
much
few other things.
stuff to get into. I don't even have any of that stuff. I need to go download the new precision farming thing. If I get finished with it while I'm still streaming, I may do all that. I plan on streaming pretty much. I might take a break for lunchtime, but I don't have anybody else here. I'm by myself today because my wife had something to do, so I got nothing going on today. So this is it.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nothing
A
else
little
to
time
do.
off.
Yeah, man.
Hey, isn't that a good thing, or do you want to do more text?
No, I'm happy. I don't want to do any more. I don't want to. This stack of papers that I have over here, I got it.
I don't know how you could pick that as a career. One of them is enough for me a year.
Honestly, I won't like go down the whole story, but I didn't pick it. It just kind of happened.
It picked you? One of those
It kind of
careers?
did. Like I walked into an opportunity. Well, I didn't walk into it. I rolled into an opportunity that seemed to fit.
He rolled into it. That's great.
I did.
Nice.
After I quit my other, like, I worked for a long time in cellular phones, and I had.
It wasn't your calling. Oh, I had to.
I can't respond to that. I don't know. I can't think of a response.
It works. I know there's not a fabric shelf. I know what shelves we have.
Forget
lots
it.
of shelves. All right, you don't have to tell your story.
I don't want to. But anyway, I was just gonna say that. Yeah. So I had like 6 stores I was in charge of. They weren't mine, but I couldn't do it. The job, I could actually still walk at that point in time. I couldn't do it anymore with my condition, so I ended up not doing.
Understandable.
Anything. I ended up not doing anything, to be honest. And then, after a few years, something happened, and I'm doing what I'm doing now.
Yep.
That's basically the short version. So yeah, I it works out pretty good though, because I get most of the day or most of the year where I'm not busy. So I really kind of like that. Like,
right?
Kind of like the idea of working really hard for 3 months, earning enough money for the whole year, and then just be like, all right, I can chill the rest of the year.
That's pretty good.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could do more. I mean, like I could, but I don't want to.
What are we talking about? I don't see you in here. You're not. No, we were talking about his.
Oh, I was talking about my job, NBC.
His job. Yeah.
How you doing? Feeling any better today, NBC?
He just jumped in.
Steve has a mouth, and NBC's voice is coming back.
Oh, hi.
All right. You missed it.
What'd I miss?
He was talking about
Dave
his cell phone job.
Oh.
And I said that he had, but prior to this, I said, it wasn't your calling.
Nice.
I asked him why would anybody pick taxes for a living? Because I
This
do.
is true.
And
I said I didn't pick it, but
but he didn't pick it.
Picked me.
His previous job wasn't his calling.
Yeah, but would you do them for for like a certain amount of money per a piece, though?
Yeah, it's probably why my daughter does it too.
I was gonna say, like I could.
My daughter's an accountant.
Well, you know what we charge. Don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, would you?
That's why I use TurboTax. They're cheaper.
I know. So yeah, for free, I don't think anybody would.
Hey, T. Miller. Hey, Poppies.
Mine was not free with TurboTax.
I'm glad to hear
But-
you getting your voice back, NBC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
It was brutal last night there, but I couldn't stay away from FSL.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we
It
had the
was.
lag, but
Yeah, well,
we're
we better
gonna
get
have
used
to
to
deal
that.
with that one.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I'm kind of curious too, because I think for the actual tournament, I think they're on dedicated servers right at Giants.
Oh yeah,
And I don't know what to expect with those.
yeah,
I know some of the dedicated
Yeah.
servers we've been on, we've had really good luck,
yeah,
and other ones we haven't. So
yeah.
we'll just have to wait and see. All
Well-
I know is we are registered as one of the 12 teams in the first online tournament.
Cool.
So
Well, I don't know. At one point last night, it was like Big Daddy's Baylor was like on a pair of suspenders. Got
Yeah,
stretched really
yeah.
tight, and then all of a sudden the Baylor snapped back to his tractor. It was weird.
well, it was like that guy that was playing with us on the. I felt bad for him. I think he really cared if we won or not.
I do. That was hilarious, man.
It was.
Me and him
I
just
had
kind of just like fell off the wagon on you there, didn't we?
Yeah, I've never driven drunk, but I think I am. You know, I mean,
We both ended up in the water, and then he was trying to help me out, and I got
Yeah.
stuck in the water.
yeah, he felt bad, and I was like, I mean, we're there to have fun. You
He
know?
doesn't know like what we, what I've
Right.
done in that either.
Maybe he ought to go back and watch some of your videos, or at least your highlight reel.
And I
Then
don't
he'll
need,
understand.
And I don't need lag to do what I do.
No, you don't.
Oh man, I got stuck in the water. I got out of the tractor, got stuck in the water, and then he couldn't. And then he was trying to help get me out. It was weird. Like
That was a weird spot. I've never seen it get so stuck that you just couldn't get it out,
I know.
and
that was,
it wouldn't budge.
I know that was weird, man. Me and him had a laugh over it though, but
It was good. It's good to see you back. I'm glad your life is slowing down some, so you can
Yeah.
have fun now.
yeah.
I believe me, I
you.
understand the grown up thing. I do it all the time, but
Thank you.
there's
Yeah.
certain people that I enjoy doing certain things with, and you're definitely one of them that I enjoy being
Oh,
around.
I appreciate that. It's fun.
I
Oh,
hate
definitely.
everybody.
I know you do, Dave. That's
No.
why we all come around you.
Oh,
Definitely provides some. I'm sure that as Terminator's doing his normal commentary of this stuff, all of a sudden he's like, "Wait, do a double take."
Right.
What? What is he doing?
You know, it's funny because he keeps saying he's excited that we're involved in the FSL this year. Does he realize he might see some stuff that might embarrass him?
He might.
Wait a minute. How's that combine floating through the air?
No, wait. He will see something. That's
Oh, yeah.
there's
It's
no
a matter
doubt
of
about
time.
it.
It's a matter of time.
It's like virtual farmers. Who are these guys? And where'd they come from?
why are they here?
Yeah.
Well, we're there to make a statement. We just didn't say what statement we want to make.
Hey, we got to think outside the box, right?
Hey, that's what we do around here.
I think that's what
We-
our role is. Do stuff.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
We gotta have to.
Life
do
is
some
too
weird-
short and too boring to stay square your whole life.
Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff. In that.
That's for sure. But no, just sitting back, relaxing right now. Couple of hours here. I'm gonna have to get busy, start converting my map, and I got some of Wimmer's mods that people have been asking for, so I gotta
Okay.
get caught up the last week.
Cool. I need to get your
Some
map
stuff.
started. Once you get an update, I need to.
Yeah.
But I want to
Yeah.
work.
Now, I
Sure.
had a question for you, Dave. I was kind of in and out of it yesterday. There was something you said that you posted on the website and didn't put with the downloads. Was that the part of the precision farming that changed the crops or something? Because you said not everybody
Yes.
liked it. Okay.
Yep. So
Now I
people
can use
don't
the same
want.
one, right?
Yeah, oh, it works with all our maps.
Okay, good.
It's all just all about the fruit types. So
Okay.
that our version, because I had to edit it because they didn't allow. Well, they haven't explained, and I couldn't figure out. So I'm not. I don't know if it's possible to do it in the map itself.
Okay.
But they didn't have a way to add the fruit types to the what the spot seed what do they call it? The seed level. It adjusts by
Oh,
the
yes.
soil type,
Yes. Yep.
and the crop sensor would not work with our additional fruit types. And
Okay.
to me, with it, yeah, the soil types worked with it, but to have it come up, this crop not supported for all our fruit types.
Yeah, that variable seed thing.
The variable seed rate.
Yeah.
Why not put it on ours if we can?
Mm-hmm. Yep. No,
It's
I agree.
there. So in order to do it, I had to make a custom copy.
Did you use a
Variable
lot of?
seed.
Are you still using a lot of lime initially?
I have not gone through. You will the first time, but you realize with the
Yeah.
first time
Yeah.
you got lime value of 0 everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's gonna take
Now,
a ton.
depending on your crops, and that's what the chart needs to be done for people at some point. Depending on what crop you plant, they deplete the lime in different amounts. Some of them will bring it close back to 0. Other ones will just take like 20 lime off of out of 100. So they'll go from
Yeah.
200 down to 180.
Yeah.
So that's what makes precision farming a little bit interesting. Is there are times that you could just move a crop and put it on something that doesn't require as much fertilizer the next year and not even fertilize at all.
Right.
If you wanted to save money, you can look around and say, hey, this requires a value of 180 and there's 180 still on this field from last year, and I
Yeah.
plant that and I don't have to fertilize it at all.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
or you can go and put it on a field that depleted it completely and have to do full fertilization.
Now that's where that direct seeding would come in place, right?
Now, do I need a chart separate?
Direct seeding, it's very weird this year. I thought it would be a lot of work,
Yep.
but and I didn't think I'd like it at all. I really didn't. You guys heard me. A lot of people said but I said I would give it a shot.
Yeah.
Because you never know until you try something, and I'm not going to be that person that just poo-poos it without trying
Yeah.
and miss out on something that could be really good. And I will tell you right now, I have done a complete 100% about face. I think it's going to save. I mean, I'm not used to farming like this, so it was a little tough getting used to. But plowing is what I always did. I always plowed
Right.
and seeded, and plowing basically breaks down the soil and makes erosion happen, and farmers don't do it
In most places, yeah.
in a lot of places. So they give you less of an environmental score if you plow all the time. So I had to stop plowing. Then I'm looking at, well, you get a little bit better score if you do the shallow till cultivation, with the cultivators. But it still isn't as good as not doing anything.
Wow.
And using a direct drill seeder. So what's the difference? So heck, I go right from the seed. I don't plow and I don't cultivate anymore. I leave the stubble on the field, and the next season I direct drill and seed right over the top. So how much time did I save there?
Do you do mulching anymore?
Nope, no mulching, no nothing.
Because the mulching's not even a part of it, is it, anymore?
Nope, mulching doesn't do anything. So it's literally, I don't have to plow, I don't have to cultivate. All I got to do is go to the next season, use a direct drill seeder to seed the field, and then I have to roll it, and then fertilize and lime. So I'm cutting out the earlier steps, so it's not really taking any more time.
So you lime it after you plant?
You can lime before you plant, but you can't. It's best to fertilize after you plant and use the crop detector. It's supposed to use it after like the first growth stage, so it can measure how much fertilizer it needs.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
liming you can do at any time.
So, is there a chart outside of the game, or is
Not
everything
yet.
built into the game that we need to know?
There isn't. The chart isn't there. If you're gonna
Right.
try, I wouldn't worry too much about it,
Like,
other than the steps you need to do.
except for the levels, like you said that something needs 180
Right.
like, and like,
But that's the thing. If you need 100, first of all, whenever you lime, it's gonna bring your pH levels to the
so
back right up,
is the
and it.
information on the crops though already spelled out somewhere? Or
Nope.
you just gotta.
But if you're doing it with the
Well, it'll
the way
tell
you're
you the
supposed to
optimal.
with the crop detection, then it will automatic if you
Okay.
use the automatic feature, it'll automatically adjust and you don't have to worry about what you're putting on.
Okay. All
That's
right.
and that's what I've been doing.
Oh, so it doesn't. So it'll say, okay, you're
Right.
using this crop, so it'll. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. It's
So
automatic. I like that.
what I was hemming and hawing, is this really gonna be worth it? I almost gave it up because I just liked my routine. I
Yeah.
guess that's part of the problem. I had a routine that I really liked, enjoyed doing, and I didn't want to disrupt. So I really just had to find a new routine that I enjoyed. And what put me over the edge was I was doing my big cornfield, and I said, all right, I'm going to do one strip down the cornfield, see how much I have in the combine with precision farming on, and I got over 12,000. It's a very long cornfield.
Question then. So the game isn't requiring you to tell you have to plow after your corn then.
No, you don't have to plow after corn. If you have periodic plowing turned on, you might have to plow every 4 cycles, but that wouldn't be too bad.
I still have you open on tab. How's it going? Oh, it's still going good.
So I did my strip down the cornfield. I got a little bit more than 12,000 corn. I went out, removed precision farming, did the same exact strip down the field, and I got a little bit more than 1,000 less without using precision farming, and the field score was 98% without, out of the 100, which is what I normally do. So I was like, 1,000 per row, and I got about 40 rows up and down this field. That's like,
wow.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Extra corn.
Yeah.
And that was a field I didn't prepare, because it was already plowed, so I didn't have my scores are mediocre, to say the least. And then after I went and I was working on, your environmental score affects every price in the game. Whatever you sell during that period, whatever your environmental score is, gives you a bonus, and it tells you environmental score bonus equals this much. So I was doing my normal once every few months lime sell off with the train, the limestone gypsum. I filled the train up with limestone, gypsum, calcium carbonate.
Yeah.
And I go down and I sell it off, and it gets me, usually $350,000 to $380,000.
Yeah.
And I did that yesterday on my stream, and it said 380. With my environmental score, said I get a 2% increase on prices.
Okay.
And I didn't expect it to work on my limestone and stuff because it has nothing to do with the farm.
Right.
But it actually said environmental bonus or whatever it comes up in the corner, $9,000 some odd just for that one drop off. So could you imagine and that's with only 2%, which you could max out at 15. I could get literally like a $40,000 extra per load of that. Just that.
Wow.
If I get my environmental score higher. So
is it worth it? I'd say it sounds like it, yeah.
Well, if you consider selling off the pallets and stuff, I'm going to get a 2% bonus this year
on everything.
On everything. It's going to be pretty awesome, and that's a really low bonus. Wow. So I have to say, It
Did
isn't
find
a
a
lot
bug
of work.
though.
You did find a bug? Well,
Yeah, in the manure, the helper won't stay running. He'll do the strip and then get at the end, turn around, and it won't start up again.
A bug in the
that's okay.
manure. There's probably
I don't use the manure.
that's probably normal, isn't it?
Bugs in the manure.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry
okay,
that
yeah.
that,
It's okay.
that
We
was a
get
stinking comment.
it. Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I will be spray manure. I might try at some point,
I
but I've never used manure on my fields because it emptied so quickly all the time.
yeah.
Now
You use a
maybe
helper, it takes it from your animals, which is what it's supposed to do, but it's
right,
not.
but I
It
never have enough of my animals even to go like 3 strips down the
Yeah.
field if the animals are full, and that's just
my gosh, I got a ton of poop.
well, you up your animal pens to ridiculous amounts. That's
No, I wrapped them up to realistic amounts.
If I wanted to do it, I could place a buy point down, and it wouldn't be for economics. It would just be for because I want to do something different for variety.
all my manures goes in. It creates electricity.
Well, I mean,
That's what it goes to the bio.
Well,
if
Yep.
that creates power, then
Yeah.
I won't be playing much anyway today. This is my break. I get a break.
oh, you're in the farm, aren't you?
No, actually, I went to the farm this morning to get more stuff. My wife, it's 70
Oh.
degrees out right now. My wife wants me outside all day.
At your own house.
It's spring cleaning.
Okay, all right.
It's my favorite time of year.
I'm sure.
Not.
This will be like 85 degrees where I live today, I think. I'm not planning
Well,
on
you
going
guys
outside.
have a heat wave. It's a heat wave.
Not so grumpy dwarf gaming is among us here in the chat. He came back with caps on. I heard you. You don't have to yell, dwarf. Grumpy? Should I call you Grumpy? Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
Sure.
Just kidding.
No.
Working at factories.
The other day when somebody said Grumpy, I thought they were talking to Boom.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding, Boom.
No, you're
Don't
not.
worry, he's sleeping yet.
He probably is.
Maybe.
He's so mean. That's okay. Boom's fun to pick on. Even when he's not here.
Yep.
All right. I'm done with this field. I got a whole like 8 fields of canola to do next. I don't know why I did so much canola. I guess I wanted oil. Canola oil. That was the plan. But I'll have enough canola oil to canola last me for a really long time. And I did wheat so I could get some flour made, and then also so I could put some seeds put some in the seed maker.
What are you doing?
And then the straw is going to the power plant. I thought about using the miniature baler and throwing bales into a trailer just for something different, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh.
Let's see, do I want to go that direct? Okay, no, I think I can. Yeah, here. This is
Why are you making me type, Billy?
All right, let's shut that off for a minute.
Hey, Grumpy Dwarf, I got your message. Yes, that will get pushed out. I just been under the weather, so I'm working on getting links and stuff for that.
Because I want to cry. Don't cry, Billy.
Yes, cry, Billy.
All right, Billy, can I just... All right. I sent you the message, but the Stone Crusher, I want it to work the same as last year, but you're going to have to change the stone fill type to rock and turn the stone pallet into a rock pallet because it will interfere with the stone that Giants adds. So you'll be crushing, it'll be called the Rock Crusher, and you'll crush the rock down into the lime, calcium carbonate, gypsum, and limestone.
Wait.
Got it? And then we'll add a new fill type for rock so it doesn't interfere with the stone that they already have listed because we wouldn't be able to change it too easily.
So the stone that is currently here will still work?
Oh yeah, it'll all still work.
You
It's
just
just
want to
an
add
additional.
stone.
There's some
Okay.
because if people don't want to do their fields or like
Yeah.
on JD's map where he didn't put stone on and he's not
Yeah.
getting enough lime and stuff,
Yeah.
then you can drop down the rock crusher and get the same products. It'll do
Okay.
just like last year. It'll create the rocks with diesel, and then you put the
Right.
rocks in, and it will give you
okay.
it'll give you the extra products.
So if you don't want to mine, you can just put that down and
Right. That's exactly.
okay. Now I've got
You
what
get
I
the-
did is I set this front loader in here for the time being because I'm not in the mines and it's just getting stoned so I can make lime out of this corner of my farm. So I'm just digging in the ground here. Actually, I want to flatten out a bigger area, but I want to do it.
So just cheating. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm digging up ground.
By Dave's policy, it's cheating.
No, I'm digging up ground though.
It's cheating. Just admit it. Be done with it. It's cheating. Yes, I can talk again.
How is that mod cheating though? Because you got to do work to actually get the stone.
Yeah, but I can make it coal digging there if I wanted to.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
I could make it sand.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to do it that way.
I could make it apples.
Well, it could be tacos. We've done that before. Okay.
Did you?
It
Somebody
could
say
be.
tacos?
It
Hey,
could be
Mr.
whatever we
Alpaca.
want it to be.
That's right. You be all you can be.
Showing the. Never mind.
Be all you can be in the SGA.
That's right. Be what you want to be. Okay, I guess there's a hill here. I don't like where I put this. Oops. I guess I need to dig me some coal out of this spot.
You know what though? It's not even so much the hill. I haven't found a truck yet that doesn't stink in this year's version.
I wonder. So Farmer James gave me his Peterbilt that he's been using. I need to try that.
I mean, I've even still experimenting with the one Fummins did, and there's just
yeah.
I don't know what they did so much different.
I don't know. And I got canola everywhere.
Yeah.
What was the fence there? Ooh, we dodged it. Dodge the fence.
Like the trailer. Who did that for you? Or did you?
No. Who did that for me? Somebody, let's see. Somebody in chat.
Oh, that's cool. Wimmer?
No, I don't think. No.
Georgia. Alpaca.
No. It
Boomhauer.
was.
Your daddy.
I'd have to look.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I understand.
And that's just because I'm old. I can't remember who made this for me. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, they did a good job. That's
What
all I
is
want to say.
that
What's
That is
what?
a truck and trailer.
that Billy just created? Did you
Oh.
create that, Billy?
Uh-oh, Billy's
I can't-
creating again.
I have to look in my messages and find out because I can't remember. I feel kind of bad because I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember.
If you want to do it that way, that's fine. But yeah, that'll work if you want to do just stone and then put the stone into the other one. It works. Diesel, what are you going to put as an input with it, though? You're just going to create stone from diesel? That don't work. You got to have something else in there.
Okay, that actually.
Can you spawn the rocks out with that thing and just make them look like...
Okay.
Put the rock spawning thing. So it spawns out rocks, and then I'll be happy with it. It works. Then it'll just make stone.
Should put the SG
Yes.
logo on the curtain. Yeah, man.
That would be nice. Somebody should do it.
I'm just gonna harvest this whole area. Whole thing. I left all these roads in here.
And get that done right away so I can add it in. I'm on. He's not responding. Oh, you can load stone into a tipper at the front. Right. What are you making it out of? Input diesel and output stone. No, we have to have more than just diesel. Diesel doesn't create stone. Can you make it spawn out the rocks?
Fresh
You
air.
can do it. You can do it. Put in the diesel, spawn out the rocks, put the rocks back in, and it creates stone. Ta-da! Come on, let's make it a little bit. No, I hate doing things out of fresh air, unless it is air, like the windmills, or electricity from a solar panel.
Then poof.
I see. No shortcuts here. You should know better.
No, we don't we don't take shortcuts.
I am picky. Now, a lot of people would be fine with just getting stone from diesel. Me, it seems
Yes.
kind of, you know,
Right.
hey, I could give you frosted flakes for diesel too then if we want.
Okay. Food's fuel.
Why are we adding all these fill types? We could just put diesel and turn it into anything.
Right.
So we leave the PNG at 1024 by 1024. We don't have to upscale that.
Do not have to upscale it. Nope.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
If you're reading through the directions, just be careful where it says to copy the farmland.
I'm actually looking at yours because it didn't make
Because-
sense what they were.
Well, they have all those properties in there, so farmland really ends way far down.
Right.
You need to find something else as an input product. Cornflakes.
You make rock. Take the pallet from last year, maybe even reskin it so it looks more like a rock instead of marble, if you want to,
What if we want
because you're going to
marbles?
change it into stone. Use the stone pallet, make a rock pallet, and then have the rock pallet spawn out when you do the diesel. And then when you put the the rocks into the other trigger, back into the trigger, and then it makes it into stone. So you just need 2 spawn points, one for the rocks, and make people work for it. It's not going to be free and easy. You can even make a little bin that the rocks spawn into if you'd like, out in the front. You know? Maybe hold just a few rocks.
Yeah, but
They
think
can make
about it. Free and easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
That has a ring to it.
Yeah. Get an Obama phone. Yeah, it'll be a second production. That's the way it's always been. But it can be in the same thing. Did I say that out loud? You see the fun? This is just the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Oh, man.
Sometimes
Only
it
it's in front of
comes
the
out from
scenes
behind
now.
the scenes.
Come on, Billy. Get with it. I've already made a bread palette for this week. We now have cranberry rice bread. And I had to redo the bread myself
Why?
to make it look like it was a different bread than all the others.
No, I mean, why cranberry
Because
rice bread?
Because I wanted to have a use for the rice flour, so I searched for rice bread, and all the breads that came up that were made with rice flour had cranberry rice. So that's
Really?
why.
Okay. All right. I probably wouldn't have thought to put those together, but then again,
That's why. Go ahead, type in
I'm
do a
not a
search for
baker.
rice bread, and all you're gonna come up with is cranberry rice bread.
No, we believe you. I mean, you do the research, so we don't have to.
And I said, well, that works because we have cranberries, and it'll give us a use. So I added cranberry rice bread.
Okay.
I integrated Billy's Bees.
Billy's Bees.
I redid the palettes for charcoal to a different name, and it looks and the shorter palette, like the seed palettes, and it's now diamond charcoal, and I added in the lye to the charcoal factory, and I made the pallets for the lye out of I said I was going to, out of the little plastic bottles that are for the mineral
What do Billy's
feed.
Bees do?
And I built the vinegar factory
KKW.
along with, which I'm going to be testing with the vinegar palette. And that's all you got done, Billy? Come on. No. That's why I was up till 6:30 this morning.
What do Billy's Bees do?
Billy's Bees are the same bee, kind of like the bees we had last year, using the same models, but without the bee animations because we can't get those to work yet. But it's so we can get wax. So we got the wax in.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
We'll have wax, vinegar. It'll also create honey over there as well. You know, it's an extent, so you get more honey if you need it.
Oh, sweet.
Separate from the other. Sweet, good one. The lye will be going into the candles, and I've got a list of factories. I've just been going through what I can. So I'm at the point where vinegar is going to be done. Then I can now get the liquid fertilizer maker because we'll have the charcoal and water. Because I want to get that, because a lot of people doing the precision farming are going to be looking for the herbicide maker and the liquid fert.
Yeah.
So, and not only that, but I've also picked out buildings for the rest of the factories that we were talking about.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've been busy here.
What's up?
I changed the race.
What's up with KW? How you doing? Wow. So you've been busy as a
Yep.
bee.
Oh, the only one I didn't pick
Oh,
out a building for
this has got
was the
weed in it.
new oil. Busy as a bee, exactly. You
This has got oil
very
in it.
So if they're Billy's bees, does that mean he's the queen bee?
He could be.
Billy B.
I don't know. That bee up to him.
Just let it be.
Yeah, he's just winging it on that. Sorry, that stung. The bees are coming out around my house, man. Bumblebees, wasps, hornet.
Not here. I just get ants.
The wasps get pretty big down here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like a helicopter landing in your backyard.
Those 10 factories we decided on, might have them in just a couple weeks. I want to get them.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this little bit of crop in my.
I spent about 2 hours last night going through all 3 maps, looking at buildings and saying what would be good for this and what would be good for that.
Okay.
Because if we use Giants buildings, we'd use less memory and file size. So I found a few. I found 10 actually, and then I got a good one for the soap and the candle. I think I'm going to put that into one building, the soap and the candles. Because they're going to be using some of the same items. They'll be using the new oils from the new oil factory, like the coconut oil and the rosemary oil and the lavender oil and soybean oil.
Man, we're getting fancy.
Oh, you weren't here yesterday.
I wasn't.
We nailed down during my stream 10 new productions.
Wow.
11 if you add his stone crusher he's working on that for this next phase to get us to yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I missed some stuff yesterday apparently.
We had to make some changes. You know?
Yeah.
I wanted to make some different things though, you know?
Yeah.
We don't have lard right now, so we made a lye. We figured out the lye recipe. It's made basically like with the same stuff as charcoal. You skim it off the top of the water, you know? And so we're making lye for the candle base, and then we only need to add the candle oils and the wax from his bees, and we have some wonderful. No, the lye is for the soap base. The wax is for the candles. That's what it is. Because lye is a base for soap. Then we add the oils in to make the scents and flavors, like lavender oil and coconut oil. They're both used in both soap and candle, believe it or not. And rosemary. I guess that must smell good. I don't know. You guys like the smell of rosemary?
Oh, Not So Grumpy Dwarf Gaming is raiding with a party of 2.
I imagine we could make maybe we'll make some parsley candles. I don't know. No. Oh, I wonder if you could use the mint.
That was
make a mint oil. I know there's mint oil, mint extract or mint oil. What is it? Mint extract that they use?
Let's see. Somehow I can't hear that very well. Let me try this again.
Try it again, Sam. Oh, and I also made the racks fit the new bread. I had to update the storage shelf for the bread. I also made it a new storage shelf for the charcoal and lye. I've been busy. Busy as a beaver. No, we're not getting beavers.
Did you guys hear you guys in the stream that aren't in Discord? Did you hear the alert there when Grumpy rated with a party of 2?
No,
You didn't. I wonder
but I
what.
don't have my alerts don't go off if unless there's a party of 3
You
or
did,
more.
Billy?
Oh,
You
I
heard
don't.
the
That's right. I'm not.
fireworks? Because it seemed really low in my headset. You did? Okay. It could probably get turned up though, but I don't know what I have it tied to. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna mess with that anymore. I haven't changed it in a long time. Fireworks went late. Well, I reinitiated that. Anyway, all right. I'm not gonna worry about that. Off again, Viking. All right. See ya. Well, I don't know everybody else's stream scheduled today except for Dave. So I just started early here and I'm just continuing on, so don't know what everybody else's plans were today.
Neither do I.
Except Dave. I figured you're going your normal time.
Probably. Yeah.
I would assume anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've got nothing else to do. If I stop streaming now, I'm gonna end up playing a game anyway.
Way I would. Thursday. I was gonna play Farm Sim anyway, so I just kept streaming.
I mean, my Tarkov friends are gone right now. They won't be around. Two out of 4 of them, and I don't know what the other guy's doing. So I mean, okay. I'm cooking dinner, so I'm in the background. So if I wasn't farming or flight simming, I would be Tarkoving. But since they're not here, I got nothing else to do anyway. So I can play it by myself, but it's more fun with other people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy it as much by myself. I do enjoy it with other people.
Oh.
Old Dynamite Shack input diesel and get out rocks. Okay.
Is Shy Wizard out there today?
I had not seen him unless he's
I don't think he was
out there somewhere.
I just realized why mine worked and I didn't have a problem with the animals that he was looking at.
So yesterday when we were playing, my phone, we were in Tarkov has like instances where you go in and you do a raid and you come out after you're done. So we're in combat, right? And my phone just started blowing up. Somebody called me from Georgia twice, and then they texted me, and I didn't get it because I was busy, and I'm like, who's calling me and texting me like crazy? So I went over to my phone and it said, is Nova 31 needed? I'm like, no, Farmer and the captain are down and Wheels is extracting. It's like, who is this bothering me, man? It's like, my phone was just like, I don't know who Nova 31 is, but sounds
you
like
could do it that way, Billy.
Sounds like a med
that works
flight.
If you want.
Maybe it was med flight or something. I don't know, man. Nova 31. No, I don't need Nova 31. Thank you.
Billy, if you really want to make it exciting,
I don't.
If you really want to make it exciting and realistic, you make the dynamite from the diesel, then you make a placeable blast zone that you put the dynamite in, and it instantly makes the rocks just come out into the trigger.
Hey, that sounds interesting.
With a bang. That way it's a 3-part system, and you get the dynamite back in. I think you could do it. That would make it interesting rather than just have a stone appear at a shack.
I like that, Billy. I like that, Billy. Make it happen.
Just crank the value up on cycles per hour so it uses it right up once you put it in and the rocks appear.
Look at him. He's like,
All it needs is a
he's
trigger and an
crying.
input.
See you in 3 weeks. Yeah, but think how epic it would be, Billy.
Yeah, you could put blast zones around in your map. See you in 3 weeks. I could do it in 3 hours. And you already got 2 parts of it done. No.
Hey,
Billy's
Dave,
crying.
when you're painting a map, is this one of those things that if you miss a pixel, it'll throw an error until you find it?
Nope, because nothing selected or nothing painted is the 0 bit setting is what it starts with. So
the
everything
Lumi
is
sand. Okay.
yeah, everything is painted in the Lomi
Alright.
sand, and then where you just paint the rest of them in and leave Lomi sand where you want it.
All right. That makes sense.
So you don't have to worry about missing a pixel.
Because I was like, I'm going to paint the whole thing one color if I am, and then I'll
Now
go
I
back and add
usually
it.
do. You want to probably be heavier on loam for people because loam is the best for all the most 90% of the crops.
Okay.
I usually
I was going to
do
do the silty clay around the waterways and stuff.
right, but also give them some, not only in the waterway but a little bit around it, so they, you know what I mean,
Right, for the field and
for the
stuff, yeah.
fields if they wanted to plant them along the waterways,
Okay.
and then the other ones, yeah, and just paint the rest in and leave the sandy loam, which is the worst one of them all,
All
probably.
right, Dave.
You
All
know,
right, Billy. See you next week.
need to do some testing for. Oh well, yeah, exactly.
Plus, your daughter's on the computer at the moment. Hey,
Well,
man,
tell your daughter.
Tell her you got dynamite
Get
to make.
It would be I think it would be cool. Or you can make, well, I don't know. I like the blast. Here, if you wanted to skip the blast zone thing, then make it so they have to purchase the dynamite in the store and bring it to the shack, and when you input it there, it outputs the stone. Would that be easier for you?
Yeah, but making the dynamite, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be nice to make the dynamite and then use the blast zones. But blast zones would be interesting. I don't know how people... It'd be great if they had it in the map already, but we can't do it now. It's an afterthought.
You can make it a
Keep it the
placeable,
first way.
can't you?
Yeah, make a placeable blast zone. It's just a trigger that you
That's
put
cool.
the dynamite in.
Yeah.
So you can put it in your mines,
Yeah.
and at least
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't have to have anything but the trigger box. Input, diesel here, and then poof,
Yeah. Just
make it
simulate.
function fast enough so it pops out
Right.
rocks. Crank it up to like 1,000 cycles per hour, and it'll just spit out all the rocks from the one blast all at one time.
Right.
And you can put in as many as you want, but you're gonna have to bring you only really would need one. Do the blast if you want to go. That'll be for next week. But that's another thing. You could do the blast zone whatever way you wanted. You can actually make it so it's got conveyors, that look like, I don't know, if you wanted to make something with your barriers or whatever.
Satisfactory.
You could make it look like
Conveyor
it's
belts.
a little place where you just put the dynamite in and it blasts the rocks. You go for it. I know you can.
A little dynamite pocket.
Diamond.
Yeah. So I figured out something, and that's why you have an idea. That's what we like. Ideas are great. Why the goats worked for me but didn't work for you, Shy Wizard, is because I built them into the map, and therefore it knew where to find those XMLs. I know he's not out there, so I'm just talking to myself. I built the placeable goat barn into the map.
If you summon him.
And that's what made it work.
I
I
mean,
put the
after all, he's a
store item in the
wizard.
map. Yep.
Shy,
Yes.
but
Well, I'm sure I'll hear from him soon.
you can summon a wizard. That's what I hear anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're gonna have to wait in line, dude, in the black truck, or go a different direction. We have important farm operations going on here,
Exactly.
sir. So just hold up the traffic. Okay, I'm gonna do. No, no, no. Don't get too close to me there. I'm harvesting this all like one field, by the way. I know those roads are there. Like I could have plowed those roads in, but I don't. These aren't all going to be same field, same crops forever. I just did it for this time. So really mulching with the whole precision farming, you could still do it if you wanted to. It just doesn't make a difference anymore, I guess. There's only some fields that you would want to mulch anyway. Could definitely use some more yield bonus for canola.
You could put the bees down. That gives you a yield bonus.
Put the bees down, yeah.
15%.
Yeah. I think the only reason I'm not sure canola is going to be a huge crop for me going forward.
Right.
I wanted to get a nice big all my fields planted, but that's true, the bees do that. That could have been a big bonus to me. I just didn't put them down. I don't know where I'll be growing canola in the future here on this map, so I'm not sure what kind of crop or what kind of soil type it likes the best.
You said loam is the most unfriendly to the crops, correct?
No, loam is the best. Loam
Oh,
is
okay.
the best for to have it.
Loam.
Loam.
Loamy.
Loam. Like 'em or love 'em.
We got red clay where I live.
Yeah?
Let's see. Okay, we gotta turn go back to the other side and make sure this pattern stays even. We have to put the pipe on the outside. Not even sure if I'll get a full overloader trailer, full auger wagon full. I would think. Probably will get 1.5 in the blue trailer. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide if I want to rent the small baler and just like shoot bales into the trailer. I might do that just for variety's sake. We might do that. It'd be cool. Of course, they're all going to the heating plant. All right, 97%. Can we make it to the end of the row?
Oh, crap.
Nope. I don't think I want to. I think I want to move this over there this time. Uh-oh, Billy has an idea. That might have been a few minutes ago. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, this trailer's almost full. Okay, maybe we'll get to, maybe. I don't know that we'd fill up the semi, but... Here, let's... Oops.
Oh, I just thought of
There we
something.
go.
Not that it matters, because Billy already has his idea. But Billy, do you want me to mention what I thought of, or do you just want to keep your idea? It doesn't change your idea.
Question is it easier or different or better?
It's
He's like, easy isn't part of the equation here, Wheels.
I guess he wants. No, I was just thinking that when I was thinking of the whole blast zone type thing, the sorter that was on Uncharted is a model that you might be able to use. I'll let into that, because that's really what it was. It's got that convict rock,
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
the sword? The sorter might be good for doing your little blast zone, is all I was thinking. Not that you didn't want to implement it, but I just thought I'd throw that out there.
I personally want to see exploding shrapnel and everything else come out from it when it explodes.
Okay. Then you better get working on it.
Hey, Bad Farmer. Thank you for raiding with the party of 3. How you doing, Bad Farmer? Thank you
You know
very
who
much
that is,
for the
right?
raid.
Wheels,
Sir?
you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I know his
One bad
alias. Once you're bad, you're always bad. No. I do. How we doing? How was your stream today? The numbers give it away too. Oh, yeah, 2405. You just take 2 hours off on yours. Mine's 24/7. Yours is 2405. I never noticed the numbers before, to be honest. I stopped after bad. Well, that's great. And I hope you're doing well yourself. You're going to need a bigger area to work with? Well, spread it out, Billy. Spread it out. Doing great, thank you, and yourself. I'm doing really good. The first Saturday I've had off for a couple months. Well, I take that back, but let's see, what time is it for me? Oh, it's about lunchtime.
You eat lunch?
I know one thing, looking at Mod Hub and everything, the like new maps and stuff are cranking out. There's all kinds of new maps and stuff out these days.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people putting out stuff. I mean, T Miller's got me halfway interested to look at that Mars map. But I want to get some stuff done on this one. If I spread out my time, then, and I mean, really, number two behind this one is I want to get NBC's map started. So between those two, like, what time do you have to do another map? Matter of fact, just with one of them, what do you have time for?
No, I know. Maps are a lot of. We're still kind of working on the current. To me, the map is actually the easier part nowadays, because the hard part is.
It is cool to see other landscapes and new ways of laying things out the Nell Creek way, you know?
Yeah, you know, and we may get new ones after we finish these factories up. You know what I'm
and
saying?
well, you know, you set out at the beginning, so I mean, this is obviously the base. It was the first one.
Yep.
I mean, you know, it makes sense to use this. So
very often things change later on.
Yeah, who knows where you'll be a year from now, you know, as far as map wise.
Probably on Arc 2.
Wait, when does Arc 2 come out?
Probably a year from now.
Oh, okay.
I thought that I don't know when they said.
Arc 2, huh?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see when the next Satisfactory update comes out, what they're going to do with that.
Well, there is, I guess, update 6, there is something on the map. I don't know if there's a map expand. I haven't been following them, but it seems like there's a surprise coming up.
Well, right. I watched an article here 2 months ago, and not sure what the surprise is going to be. because they had talked about possibly not doing an update 6 and going straight to version
Yes.
1.0 and releasing it.
Yes,
and then
that's
doing DLCs from there.
right. Which, because they're saying, we gotta get a release and get our team, working on.
Right. They don't want to lose what they've got going, and there isn't anything that they really need to add that they couldn't put into a DLC, minus they're having a few multi and server player issues
Right.
that they did want to fix beforehand.
Right. JJ put in a pre-order, Dave, for the kitchen mod.
We shall see, Again, I'm not going to. I want to see how it releases. Because there are certain things that can ruin a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, all I could think about is I wanted to like Atlas. It's done by the same company.
Yes, I did
several of the same mechanics. I really wanted to, but it's frustrating when Freak Storms come and you lose everything. If there's a mechanic like that in Arc 2, where it's uncontrollable and you know,
right.
then it will ruin the complete game for me. So I hope they don't do something like that. Because see, with those cyclones, the way maybe they fixed it, but there was no way to avoid it.
I don't know. Who's playing that? Wasn't Reyes playing that?
Reyes was playing it, but the only way to avoid it apparently is to know which zones you can't travel into.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me is you shouldn't just well, some people said, well, if you let go of the steering wheel, a cyclone, if you see it on the water, you should be able to try to steer away from it. I'm fine with that. But you know what happened? I had 7 or 8 of them around me. There was no escaping.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is, I found an island that I wanted to move my base to. So I put all my animals, all my gold, all my belongings onto my ship, ran into a cyclone, ended up at the bottom of the ocean. I lost everything. And it happened to me twice, and I did not feel like starting over again. Because those ships take multiple hours to build. I mean, a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I could have done with just losing the ship, but it's still a setback of like 15 hours of gameplay.
Wow.
But to lose everything else, all the training of all the animals, which is not as easy as it is in Ark with my Super Kitchen mod. It takes some time.
You have not played it in a while.
Have you been over to Humble Bundle lately, Dave?
I was there the other day.
Did you see that pack for the Unreal Engine?
I did not.
They got a pack over there with like 9 different things, tutorials and stuff like that to do with Unreal. I was looking at possibly getting that.
I'll have to
it was
check
like $30, I think.
Unreal 4 or 5, does it say?
I believe it was 5, but I'm actually going to go check it out again.
Yeah, 5 would be where I'd want to be. Because 5 is alive.
Yes, learn to make games in the new Unreal Engine 5.
That sounds like it might be a good thing to check out.
Yeah.
I was messing around in the editor. It is a lot more complicated.
Early access, Blueprint first-person shooter, Blueprint game developer course, C++ fundamental course, Unreal multiplayer master course, Unreal VR developer course, Unreal Engine cinematic creation course, sci-fi, and environmental design course.
Environmental design, that's the one I need. For the... Yep. I have a getting started with Unreal Engine 4, and I have
Yeah.
done some things that shocked myself, you know?
Right.
And one of the cool things about Unreal Engine 5 is there are plugins, you can buy like
Mm-hmm.
portions of the code to
Mm-hmm.
make your own games from their library.
Yep.
Like there's a landscape automatic foliage creator type thing. There's a complete inventory system. There's harvestable trees with cut them down with an axe that can be used with the inventory system, and harvestable rocks. These are all things that you can purchase and just put them in, at least for your proof of concept game type thing if you want,
What would
and
what?
work with them and edit them to whatever you want.
So
Yep.
what's a way to build a game? Like what's like I don't know. If you were going to build a game, what I wonder what it would look like or what it would be. Would it be
Me
survival?
too. Um,
What's missing?
I
in
if
games?
see, I would love to create the ultimate farming simulator, but they've done that.
Yeah.
There's no way. That'd be a waste of time. I look at games like Planet Crafter, for instance. It's
Yeah.
a very simple concept, and I could probably do that. It's using the same things that you could use just plugins and not even really need to know how to code other than
Yeah.
making your own landscape, you know,
Yeah.
and come up with something like that. But I think if I was to create a game, I would do more of a scavenger crafting type game, and
Mhm.
see where it goes. Something along that
Building
lines where you
like
gotta
you can
definitely making your own buildings and
build a house,
maybe, yep,
scavenge,
scavenge
progress through. Yeah.
and yeah, exactly, and add some, yeah.
Huh,
That's
I
what I'd
wonder.
start off with because I like those types of games.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Me
know,
too. Yeah.
like the Planet Crafter, like a Subnautica, it's underwater, but like there's so many of those types of games that I play. The Satisfactory is a big scale one, but same
Yeah.
thing. Doesn't have to be that big.
Well.
And then I would set up, and you can do most of that with just the plugin.
Wow. How expensive
It's
is that
to
to
make
do?
the
Like
first.
if you get in plugins and yeah.
Well, the one guy created the harvestable trees, the harvestable rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and the inventory system.
Mm-hmm.
Using those three together, it's about $200.
Oh,
I've paid less for models.
so really one could take, say, a budget of like $1,000 and come up with something pretty decent.
Right. Well, again, I can't do 3D character animation, but at least for a proof of concept or
Yeah.
something to play, you can buy that.
Just
You know,
plugins, right?
find a guy with a cowboy hat and say, "Okay, this is my character skin."
Yeah, right, right. Like you could spend maybe 2,000 if you really wanted to make
a,
it super
a
good.
couple grand to make something, and you could probably make something in Unreal 5 without knowing any programming. Can you make
Yeah,
what you want? That's where that C++ course would come in
well,
handy because you could theoretically do anything. I
just
like the idea of doing crop plots and stuff like that. We
just a
don't have to.
plug-in, like literally take plugins and make a game out of all plugins.
Oh, they have a lot of them, and there are games out there that's what they've done.
Okay.
But then if you want to add the special features to make it your game, you will need to eventually
Yeah.
add in.
If
But
you
I
want,
bet you I could put together something that could actually be a game and get it up on Steam without even knowing how. Because you do need to know how to use the blueprint system. That's very important
uh-huh.
because that's how you link things together in them. But
Yeah.
it's a visual interface, and that's what I've always been good with. That's why I use Visual Basic for my programming, Visual Studio, and I'm a visual coding, not my big strong suit. The C++ stuff.
Using Unreal 5 and Humble Bundle, you can get a lot of dev tools.
Right, you looking at Unreal 5, I bet you they're giving you free assets. Very often they have asset packs.
I've never thought about, like, I'm just like thinking, do I have a personal interest in this? Like, I've
Right.
never been down that road, so I'm extremely novice at it.
Well, that's the beauty. Well, the beauty of Unreal 5 is it costs absolutely nothing. You just get the Epic launcher and download it. Costs you nothing.
Interesting.
Another really awesome thing about Unreal 5 versus 4 is you can use it and you can actually release your games with it, and you don't have to pay them 1 penny until you make $1 million
Really?
in sales. Then they get 10%, but I'm telling you, as a first-time software developer, if I made $1 million, I'd be done. I don't
You're
need it.
doing pretty good.
That'd be awesome, man. Let's do that.
Actually, to be honest with you, I'd be happy with $990,000, so I didn't even have to get involved with them.
Tech Mike, I'm looking for a grain harvester that goes more than 45 miles per hour.
Well, guess what?
Well,
They're out
Wrong
there.
game.
You might
How
as
about a
well-
spaceship?
Right. I don't know. Like, what would be like if I sat down and made a list of features? What's my favorite way to do it? Would it be on a foreign planet? Would it be like Earth
Right.
survival? Or what would it be?
So I am in the marketplace for Unreal 5 right now. And just to give you an example, garage tool props set in $14.99. Arctic Aurora landscape, $20.99. You can get a modular neighborhood pack right now is free. Medieval Houses Modular Volume 2 is free, 100% off right now. It's a $40 pack they're giving out for free. You have a Mega Weapons Kit, $19.99. If you need weapons for your character, there you go, $20.
So do they have like plugins that give you like AI characters that you can behave a certain way, or is that something that's programmed in?
AI characters?
Yeah, like okay, so you get weapons, right? So like,
Right.
is there a plugin that allows you to make AI that are like artificial intelligence? That I'm just curious, like, or does those have to be
AI.
developed, right?
Well, you can definitely input let me see if there's any AI.
So like, you develop this like post-apocalyptic game, which people have made, but it works, and then like where you're trying to survive and gather stuff, and if
Right.
there's any way of having enemies that you have to, like,
So there is a monster AI kit for $30, a basic AI starter character for $4,
interesting.
AI versus AI battlefield mod for $9.99, AI versus multiplayer AI spawn system $13.99.
Multiplayer AI spawn system. What is that? Is that like where they auto spawn into certain areas? I wonder.
Probably
Interesting.
auto spawning.
I just had some ideas in my head.
There's a witness AI and wanted system for $25.
Oh wait, say that
There's
again.
a program
AI.
called a witness AI and wanted
Witness
system.
and wanted. So you
Interesting.
could be a wanted character if you did something that was witnessed by other AI. That's
Probably
interesting. I wonder.
There's one here for $7. It's called the AI Pro Spawner. There's a basic enemy AI.
AI's pro spawner.
There's
So,
a
like, you get-
squad team combat AI.
So you get the
There's
models?
35 pages of AI stuff.
So like you get the actual characters too. Like you won't have to design your own.
You get well, a lot of these are just showing you the character models that you'd have to skin, but there is
Like, is there a way to skin them? Like, see, I'm talking about like making a game where you don't have to make the item.
Yeah,
You literally
here's a
just
G-
apply it.
yeah. Here is a G soldier with gas mask.
I'm just thinking, like, what would
You
I
could
do?
throw
Like,
him in the game, put him on your AI system, and you have a soldier with a gas mask.
Because
And
I
that's
like,
the thing.
okay, so I like games like Tarkov, but the thing is, what if you could combine that type of system with with survival, like building a house and farming and
Here is a complete character skin for a survivor. Just looks like a guy with a jean jacket and a green shirt. But
interesting.
it's a perfect thing to start with, you know?
I'm
And
just-
it might not... I played some crappy games out there in the past.
I know.
And you know what? I could
Well-
probably make... I know I can make better one
The
than some of the ones I played that I paid for.
Okay, so the thing in those games that's good is it's goal oriented, it's progression oriented,
Right.
and more tech, like better equipment, better ways of doing things.
So I just, because another thing that I would be interested in with a lot of those games is a skill tree. Okay? Now these are the more complex things. So you can get a multiplayer skill tree system plugin. You're going to have to read about it and see if it's going to fit what you want.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's $55.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
there's
we're-
a modern RPG skill tree that's $55.
Modern RPG skill tree.
And then there's an RPG all-in-one system, which includes inventory, skill system, class system, status effect, advanced AI, item rarity, stat bonus, and more. And that's a $65 plugin.
Is there like an economy type thing? Like a
Well, then you
I'm
go
sure
up
there
in
is, right? Like
in economy.
like trading, economy
So you
trading
can have
and-
a multiplayer economy kit for $30. You have a
Wow.
virtual set economy for
Wow.
$50. And there's, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't mean it's gonna fit your needs. There's not,
I
but
wonder
you
how big
can.
of a world you could create.
Satisfactory size is, I think, the biggest.
That's a lot.
Pretty much. That's.
I don't know,
yeah.
man. It's interesting to think about, though, isn't it? Like, what
It
features would I
is.
want in a game? What are my favorite
I'm interested in
features?
what could I make without knowing a bit
Yeah.
of program.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I don't want the programming. Like, you just give me the tools and let me mix it up together.
Right. And you might have to tweak them a little bit, but I think you could come up with something that you yourself would enjoy playing and possibly others that is,
Yeah.
might not be the farming game that I want to play, but I might be able to get crop plots that grow crops if I find seeds out in the wilderness and create my own gardens that way.
Exactly.
All right, so I just bought it.
You bought the pack?
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's like, hey, I'm listening.
For
to you guys.
$25, it's a $1,500 pack.
Right.
I gotta go
It's
look
tier
at that.
1, 2, and 3.
And
Yep.
I gotta go look at that.
Yeah, check
I'm
it out
interested.
because like each one is like $195.
I'm
if
interested,
you,
man.
Don't do it that way.
You know, we even have somebody that knows C++ programming that might get into it and do some little routines for us.
I can't honestly. I'm
We're gonna have our own game developer thing.
like I could like take all the games that I play and be like, what do I like in every game, and then be like, okay, is there a plugin for that?
Well, let me just say, start small.
Yeah, I know. Well, you gotta pay.
The
Yeah,
way-
yeah.
The best way I look at it, and what I've been doing is right now, when I get the free time, I've been doing landscaping because I want the world first, So what's my world gonna look like? I've been playing with trees and rocks and some different foliage creators and textures and stuff, and just learning the landscaping system.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because once I have the world, then I can decide how I want to use it and what I want to put in it.
And you can do all this without programming. Like, you're not writing code.
Right.
You're
Nope.
just visuals.
I just want to create the next Minecraft.
I know that, dude.
Well-
That's what I'm thinking,
Well,
man.
think about it. If you were the inventor of Minecraft, how much money you're sitting on right now?
Minecraft
Regardless
is-
what you think about the game,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Angry
yeah.
Birds would be fine.
Oh yeah, Candy Crush.
I mean, good night. How much money did did the makers of Pong make?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, just
Well, I will say that
wow. I
you
might have
get
to
to.
end my stream. No, be like
You
You
might
can
want
always
to
go
make a
check it out
2D
on
app.
stream.
that'd be cool.
The
to
funny
stream.
thing is that the funny thing is that you're talking when you talk about Unreal, you're talking about a 3D world, and it's a little bit more involved to get something. But when you do Angry Birds, a 2D side scroller app,
it'd
that
be
is so much more
it'd be
easy to
fun to actually
program.
stream the making of a game like that. Like
Yeah.
once you get your feet on it's, I don't know, man. Because with me, like you want to concentrate on what you're doing. I find streaming hard to try to learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
I do, anyways. Maybe you don't. Well, you build a map on stream, but I can't. Like,
I wonder if they have 3D animated models of animals.
I mean, I know how to interpret the IRS website. I guess I could probably build it.
I was going to say, you've got it licked if you can do that website.
So
I like the idea of doing the visuals though, and like putting it in and then launching it and.
Well,
playing
here's
with
the
it.
other thing. Maybe you don't even make a complete game, but you figure out how to make plugins, and other people want to use it, and you start selling your plugins.
No, it'd be fun to make a game and just like play around with your own game. Even if all you're doing is running around hunting stuff.
right.
You know, building a house, planting like and harvesting stuff and cutting trees down and gathering rocks. Like, it might just be fun just to say, "Hey, and I built this with the plugin."
Well, here's an interesting thing. There is I just did an animated cow pack, $160, but at least you get a fully animatable cow model that's equivalent to probably FS19 cows.
So you can't do
Oh.
like fields, huh?
That is the big thing. There
Yeah.
was a
Not like open fields. It has to be like little plots.
there was somebody that had a farming demo that was very, very basic. I wonder if there's any plugins
You know,
now.
just get some cows and like thresh the wheat by hand in your backyard. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just talking.
So-
I don't really know.
As I look here, there is a plant grow harvest multiplayer farming system, but they're using crop plots
I
and
changed the working speed on the header, the one you did, class Lexion 700. Thanks, Billy. I wouldn't ask. I thought I'd be asking any FGA member could help. I didn't know if you all were working on other projects.
We're always working else.
Yeah, there's always something going on. Personally, I'm not a modder, so, you know,
Everybody's
That's
gonna be a
working,
game
but
maker next
I might
week.
be thinking about playing around with that for $25. I mean, what do you got to lose? Like, I mean, I
Well,
know
that's
there's
why
more
I
money
did it.
involved, but just the basic pack that you just did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and-
how many hours of stuff could you get done in that?
Well, it's it's the first, second, and third tier of learning to build your game in the Unreal Engine 5.
I mean, it's pretty,
Also, just for your heads up, there is a Lyra starter game, is a sample gameplay project built in alongside UE5 development that you can load up and, learn things from. There's content examples that demonstrate specific. There's a lot of free content to learn Unreal Engine 5 right in the marketplace on Unreal
so
Engine
there's
5.
really a lot of tools out there for pretty cheap, like, or free.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of free tools
It's amazing.
I
right
like
inside
free.
the engine.
I like free too.
Free is good.
Anyone else having cloud Steam issues? I haven't been on Steam today because my game on this PC is not on Steam.
Steam Cloud synchronization, I get them all the time, but
Sync
not lately.
issues. Yeah,
Actually-
I haven't seen it.
Are you talking with Farm Simulator? Do not cloud sync if you have two versions of Farm Sim, one with Steam and one without. I actually turned off cloud syncing on a lot of my games that I don't really care if it syncs up on the cloud. It's not like I play them anywhere else. You know?
PV Mayor. They said they fixed it, but it broke again.
Yeah, I don't play mine. What are you laughing about, you sinister person?
I thought about writing stuff in words with some of these sand types, so when you look at it, it actually says words.
It's interesting. I don't know. I'd have to think about, do I want to spend the time, am I going to be lazy or...
Hey, you could make an accounting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That'd be... Wow, wouldn't that be exciting?
Well, you
Lemonade. It's the new
multiplayer.
version of Lemonade Stand. Remember
Yeah,
that?
right.
game?
Yeah, multiplayer.
Come on now, that was all about.
You could get AI
Come
that
on.
are hostile.
They have Pressure Washer Simulator. Anything accounting simulator made by Wheels 24/7.
Right,
The
you
next
drop-
multi-million-dollar game.
So your
I wonder if
AI comes
anybody's-
in, hands you papers, and then comes back and gets them in a couple days.
Right.
I mean, and then you could build your...
You
Yeah.
guys remember the game Paperboy?
Yes.
That was an interesting one.
Yep.
They need new versions of games like Paperboy and Lemonade Stand. With the new 3D graphic.
Yeah,
How you doing, folks?
we're good, Scurvy. I'm good. I don't know.
We're doing.
How you doing?
Not bad. How you feeling there, NBC?
Better than I was.
That's
Still
good.
not 100%, but at least I can talk better.
Yeah, right, Gamer Paul. If I make a greenhouse simulator, I won't keep it up. Yeah, I've been streaming pretty much since 8 o'clock this morning. That's pretty much what I've been doing there.
There is a game out there. I mean, if you don't think you could, the Tree Simulator.
Tree simulator. Oh, thanks for the resub, Scurvy.
No problem.
Yes, the whole object of the game is you go into this multiplayer area, and you are a tree. So you just look at the sky, look around. Other trees can join you
What?
to make a forest, but there is
Wow.
nothing you do but be a tree in Tree Simulator.
Wow, that's kind of
I wonder where the
You might
root-
have.
I wonder where the roots in that game come from.
I think somebody
Sorry.
was smoking one of the trees when they were doing
I
that one.
don't know.
But you know
Wow.
what? It's up on Steam, and they probably made 10 grand or something off of it.
Tree simulator. Just because of people like us, like, what is that? Hey, for $5. Tree simulator.
Tree simulator. Wow.
I mean,
Hey,
nobody's made
SGA Simulator. You become a
nobody's
streamer.
made a good, effective lumberjack simulator. You know?
Well-
Oh, there's a have a streamer simulator. You work your way up through.
Right. Start. Hey, I wonder if anybody's done that before. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Start off with
They
like
have.
Mixer, and they go down, and then you move on to the next one, and have
Right.
YouTube be the ultimate goal.
There is one like that.
Hey, KW.
Not only did they make Tree Simulator, but you could buy the Treefecta bundle
Ooh.
for $4, 60% off. You can get Tree Simulator 2020, Tree Simulator 21, and Tree Simulator 2022.
Is there any difference between the versions other than the year?
I think they added weather.
Oh, now you can get your leaves rained on.
Wait a minute now. It has 102 reviews, very positive. I
Power
laughed, I cried, I treed.
NBC. Apparently, Grumpy Dwarf sent you a whisper. NBC.
Imagine there's a heaven, it's easy if you tree. Grass green below us, beneath the sky we are
Chris
free.
Oster
Imagine all the
66. Yeah, it's on Steam. Tree Simulator.
I did Grumpy Dwarf. I addressed that earlier. I thought you were in here. I will be getting those together for release. I'm actually working with Dave to make that happen.
Get Tree Simulator if you want to branch out in your gaming experience.
Oh.
Or leave it alone.
Oh,
Or you
wait a
can
minute.
become well rooted in the game.
Wait a minute. I got a user review. In the latest update to Tree Simulator franchise, it delivers a stunning upgrade to both the gameplay and graphics. The options are essentially limitless, with the ability to change trees, add animals, and even the ability to move around, a long requested feature of the franchise. The
Yeah, we're full of puns,
customization
alright.
ability is massive, with a whole suit of clothing options for your tree. Weather
In case your tree is naked.
massive multi-layer player lobbies, so you can build your own forest.
What?
You can make this crap up.
Tree Simulator 2023 is by far better than any previous Tree Simulator to Tree Simulator
Now
fans.
KW, now I gotta like click the link that you sent, and I was
The most interactive Tree Simulator yet. It takes being a tree to do something unrealistic. I no longer wish to be human. That's if you don't like it, leave it alone. These are the reviews. I love it. Yeah, the Unreal Engine 5 bundle. That's what he was talking about that's out today.
Wow, man.
$25 for 9 items.
Wow, look at this, man.
It's a combine header.
That's amazing that there's
Blueprint game developer. Wow, this seems like it'd be technical. I mean, did they
well,
present it well? Like,
the blueprints are actually that make the easiest thing. Blueprints are what they use. It's a drag and drop system, visual connecting your things together. It's actually really interesting. In one day, when I was doing the blueprint testing, I had a character in there that I was able to put a gun in his hand and shoot a ball and make a box fall over. But this all was done with blueprints. You had to, you know. So you could do a 3D shooting range really easy, and I could do
that'd be
that.
cool. That would be cool.
You know,
That would be
with
cool.
targets. Remember the old, what was that game there that you had the
Shooting range
was
would be
it
fun.
it was like Duck Hunter, I think, on one of the games or something where they did have the shooting range where you knock. Remember those old shooting ranges? You go to the fairgrounds or whatever,
Yeah.
and you had to knock
Yeah.
the
Had like
bottles
steel
off.
ducks.
I
You
mean,
hit the target on the piano, and the guy starts playing, and that
or
type of
tree
thing.
gallery. Wait, I'm catching my chat. Using Winston's class. Let me download it and double check. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, some cool stuff in there.
Yep.
There's a game actually in there. I just noticed.
I have
should
already
not
the
be able to.
skills for one of those games. Make my own little shooting arcade game
That'd be cool.
with moving targets and everything.
Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, there isn't really one out there. I don't think that's any good at the moment.
Right?
Like that's with something like that. That would be cool.
I don't know.
Actually, that's I haven't seen any recent ones that are any good.
Now, using Unity in the past, I was working on a 2D side scroller type game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about harvesting and stuff, but you walk through the levels on a 2D screen, and I actually got it to where I had like rocks and stuff that I could take my pick and it would go into my inventory and I'd collect the pieces of the rocks, and I had the character, which was a sprite sheet animation, but I found a free one that I, online. There's so much you could do. You just need to have the time to do it,
Or want to take the time for it, yeah.
and want to do it.
Dave's way to being a millionaire: build a shooting game and release it on Steam. I try myself even to other mods to try and figure it out.
I would be a more lean towards survival crafting, but not PvP.
You could
PvE.
incorporate like shooting range type mechanics into your game.
Yeah,
Oh.
you could.
You make a game. It's a farming game on a planet somewhere. So you're incorporating farming and satisfactory, but your crops get attacked by zombies. So you have 7 days to die in there.
So you got to build a fortification around your fields.
Yeah. And you
There
truck
you
stuff
go.
back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I got time to do a game. I barely have time to do the stuff I do.
Well, so much for Farm Sim. Right. I know, man. It's interesting.
I will say though, it is cool to create your own little world in there and just walk around a little bit. Then
Well,
you start saying, what else could I do? You know?
yeah, you just kind of go with it. Yeah. FS, ATS, Flight Sim, and Survival. I think you'd need a little bit more than the free, than the cheap free stuff from. It could be cool, yeah. Sounds like some of the games that are coming out, that are out, like.
Oh, dummy.
Yeah, there's
Finish the rest of the steps.
a lot of stuff. You gotta, all you need is $1 and you don't even need the dollar. Oh, get started now for free. See, I don't need a super successful game.
Mhm.
If I had one that made me 50 grand, I'd be happy.
It's probably easier to make orchards on that than it is with fruit than it is fields, right?
Right, that's the big problem.
Mhm.
The field farming system is not an easy thing to do.
Mhm.
You have to create a whole system. You would need some C++, and there, unless it's a farming specific game, you don't see many people tackle it. You know?
How about Farmers Market Simulator?
Well,
They'd
there,
have like orchards.
yeah. Well, yeah. That would, if I
Like
was to do a
trees.
like a ranch type game, like more like Ranch Simulator, you have.
Yeah,
So but you bring your orchards, bring your crop plots that you harvest. You know,
right.
cut down trees, build log cabins, have some cows you have to milk, some llamas,
Yeah.
some alpacas.
Homestead Simulator.
Hand pick your fruits and veggies. You know,
Yeah.
make cakes in your oven with a little
Yeah.
bit of recipes to,
Yeah, and
and
then you could sell them, for an economy.
I put the blacksmith shop down.
You can make it so you can harvest with a shotgun.
Settlers.
What are you
Town.
harvesting with a shotgun?
Settler Simulator.
Apples and oranges, and
There's not going to be anything left of them after you shoot
you
them
have
with
to
a
be a
shotgun.
good shot, Scurvy.
You
Where's
need
your
to have
imagination?
no. If you're gonna have an orchard, you need to have a tree shaker that you
Yes.
put
that
on
too.
the tree, and then it shakes the apples onto the
Climb
ground.
up a ladder.
I like
and
Dave's
pick
idea
'em.
better, Scurvy.
Climb up a ladder. And pick
That's a
'em.
real thing.
I know. I've seen them.
I've seen them do it especially for the nut trees, like almond trees and
I wish we could
Yeah.
do that in the game.
pecan trees and stuff like that, where they have
I
nut
wish we
shakers.
could too.
I used
See,
to,
that's where I think that Giants needs to go. I think they need to bring in new systems like that.
Yep.
You
that'd be
know,
cool.
bring in an orchard
Yep.
system where we can. Hey, I was hoping we could do it, but the fruit type limit won't let us. And now that we've figured it out, we could probably have, if we removed a fruit type or two, probably could have put like apples on a spline and place them down like the fence, just a bunch of apple trees. because Darius had managed to figure out how to put everything on that spline, and it's the same process.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we've done telephone poles. So what if you use the fruit system and you just draw out a row of apple trees? Then you just need. We know you don't need to do the mulching. You just need a way to harvest them. So maybe you put the harvesting thing on a trailer that you drive down the row,
Mm-hmm.
and it automatically collects the apples. You know,
Yeah.
it could be done if they
So,
remove the fruit
question for
technique.
you, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm making my map XML, because that's where you have all the additional stuff in there, I just make 2 of them, put one just the way it is, and then the other will have the precision farming stuff in it.
No, you put all the stuff right into your main map XML that you already have.
Okay. What is it you have uploaded on the website for the people that didn't want precision farming? Or
Oh,
that
that's
do want?
that is the mod itself.
Oh, okay.
So
All
that
right.
has some additional stuff that they wouldn't allow me to put in the map XML.
Oh, I
So
see.
I made
Okay.
the changes directly within the mod. So you don't
Okay.
have to worry about that. That'll work with yours. You do have to use the same section, the precision farming section that's in my map XML,
Right. Yep. That's what I was
Oh,
going to
I'm
do
in
is
the
copy
wrong.
that.
copied into yours.
Yep.
Yep. All right, be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
How's NBC feeling today? I think he's feeling a lot better. Sounds like it. He said he was.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Not
I'm getting there.
100% yet.
Okay, that looks good.
Couple more passes, and this will be done, and then I gotta go get that little field right there, and then the canola's finished. I'm not even sure what's going on Twitch today, other than what I'm doing.
So we done did that. We done did close that. Done
I'm
did
back.
go here.
Surfing Cowboy said that it would be awesome. He doesn't know of a game that lets you hand pick anything. Ranch Simulator probably will.
Yeah.
They have the big flaw of the time problem. It is on their
Whoa.
schedule to do their first thing for like
Whoa.
weed.
Hello, Evil Reyes. Thank you for the raid of 31, man. How you doing today? How's Empyrean doing? You guys check out Evil Reyes if you haven't. He's a member of the SGA. Thank you very much. How was your stream? Welcome to your Raiders.
Hey, Evil.
What is up,
Hey, Evil.
guys? Empyrean. That's a game I still need to load back up. I'm afraid to. This might be the last thing I do on the farm for a while. That's great. Thank you very much for bringing your people over here. just finishing up my harvesting my fields before I update my game and put precision farming in. So that's what I've been doing today, is trying to get this harvest done. I guess the world of Empyrean has an interesting farming system. They use those plots of land, you know, where you walk around and pick the, you know, the plant when it's grown. Similar to Ark. It's similar to most of the games like that.
Yep.
We'll be revisiting Empyrean later today. It's interesting. You spend a lot of time in Empyrean, man. Well, some people do. Most people do. Evil's computer. Oh, no. Hey, Darius. What's up?
Hey, Darius.
How's the server going? Haven't played it since it first came out. I've played it off and on through the years, but I'm thinking about it. I need to get back to it. I'd like to. I mean, it's certainly not off the list. I've been telling Darius that for like 2 weeks since he started it. Just lurking while I play. Nice.
He hasn't stopped playing since last night, I don't think.
Still going strong, I guess, huh? No sight of finishing in the future.
I stopped playing. I slept for like 4 hours this morning.
Oh, so you're into it. You must be pretty far into it by now.
Yeah, I've got one of the carrier CVs, and I'm salvaging stuff while I work towards later game stuff. I'm just trying to find a system to set up a space station right now.
If I'd sit here and get off doing what I'm doing, I probably could play the Empyrean. I'm thinking that I'm getting closer to.
Well, the nice thing is anybody that joins the server, we've got a pretty sufficient base set up on one of the planets to help get people going. I've got a garden set up that you can gain like 3 levels every time you pick it, so that it helps you unlock stuff. And
yeah, that's cool. So really, I mean, since I've been through an early game setting in the past, I mean, there is a way to fast track past all that.
Yeah, there's a way to fast track yourself to getting things going, and of course, because I'm pretty far ahead, as I've outgrown some of my smaller mining vessels and stuff like that, I've left them at the base for the faction to use. That way you're not sitting there trying to hand mine to try and make your first hover vessel.
But that's part of that game, is what I like is the actual struggle too.
Yeah, well, and don't get me wrong, there's people on the server, they're on their own planets, they're doing their own thing.
Really? Yeah, but it's cool you can meet up with them eventually, though.
Oh yeah. And I mean, that's the thing. Like Reyes and I, we're kind of around the same point.
Yeah.
So we'll meet up and we'll go do a bunch of POIs, raiding and looting and stuff like that together. And Zodiac's been coming along, and Tech Mike, stuff like that. How's it going, KW, Billy, Pompies, everybody else? And Evil was going, and then his OBS crashed, and it messed up all the sound and everything on his computer. He couldn't keep doing anything.
I suppose if I was playing that game, I probably should put it on the new PC. That would make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the performance was always good on that, but I'm sure that it's going to be better with the better system.
Well, yeah, it will be, and the performance is pretty decent until you start getting into some of the later space battles where you've got dreadnoughts against dreadnoughts and there's just everything going on with the particle effects. That'll put a hurting on a system.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, and if longer term, it would make better sense to put it on the gaming, a more dated gaming PC. Because I was debating which PC I wanted to put it on. The other one runs it just fine, but not. I don't know how much better. Probably my frame rates would be better, and like everything would be better doing that.
Oh yeah, it was certainly would.
I mean,
be better on the new one.
Yeah, you take a 1070 versus a 3060 Ti. I'm sure the performance is going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
no matter what you do.
Just a titch.
That's I mean that's kind of a given. It's
yeah.
You're jumping a whole series of cards there. Yeah.
Two series of cards.
Yeah, jumping multiple things, which is cool. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. I gotta think about how much longer I need to stream too, because I've been going since 8 o'clock.
You stream until you're done.
Yeah, I know. I don't know when that is.
When you feel you're ready.
When you finish getting that combine harvester out of the tree on
5 more hours till I go live, so you got 5 hours to go.
Oh yeah, I got. Well, yeah. I mean, by the time Dave's live,
just 5 hours, Wheels. You can do it.
I need to eat lunch. I need to eat something. I got some pizza in the fridge.
What the heck is
There you
going
go.
on?
Why do you
Microwave
have to
it, take the camera off real quick, and then just keep streaming.
Yeah, I got food to eat. Well, nobody's home today but me, so I'm, enjoying my. I'm like, what do I do? My wife's like, yeah, we got, we're gonna do such and such. I'm like, oh, well, man, I got all day to stream then. I'm like, sure. No, I'm free anyway, but I just spend all my time streaming from other things can be done.
What the heck did I do wrong?
I don't know
Well,
what you
do
did
that.
wrong.
I know. I'm just, man. See, I don't need that. See, I get that Imperium. What did I say earlier? I'm like, yeah, Flight Sim and Farm Sim will be my main 2 games for the foreseeable future. Until something else comes along, and later that day.
A few
Well,
hours
that's
later.
just it. Like, I had 200 hours the last time I played on a single-player playthrough. And one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing it was because there's some of that stuff later on that it's so much easier to do with other people.
Yeah.
And when you're on a single player,
yeah, right.
can't really do that. So I was like, when I finally decided to, you know what, let me see what a server looks like, and oh well, that's not bad. Let's start it up and see who wants to play. And as more people have joined, it's like it makes it better and better.
What do you got now? How many you got on there now?
I think there's like 10 of us on here now.
Wow.
It's a 30-person server, so the more the merrier.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to be doing this until I find something else. How long does that last? About 12 hours, generally, or less, or quicker than that. I don't know why I make such statements.
We don't know
I think
why
I'm
you
going
do.
to stick with streaming this. No, you're not. I know another guy that has a Imperion server as well, and he's tried to get me to play for several years, but he doesn't have as many people in it. It was called multi-stream. Yeah. I mean, someone released a fire siren mod.
I saw that on the in-game mod hub.
Well, if you could light stuff on fire, that'd be cool to have a siren, but nothing can be lit on fire.
Or if it's time to go off like 6 o'clock every night.
I mean, wouldn't it be cool in Farm Sim if you could take a pile of brush and burn it? or burn your field.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Loud
It's
and
Another
coming.
annoying.
fertilizer.
Yep.
Another fertilization state.
Yep, a lot
Is
of
it
people.
just a siren, or does it come with a fire engine? Oh, good point.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a
Well, it would be cool if you
yeah.
didn't get your crop off, it withered. That was one of the ways you could get rid of the crop, was to...
Yeah, to burn it.
smoke.
Yeah.
Can you imagine looking
lot of
across the
times
map
they-
and seeing that?
They burn sugarcane fields after they're done harvesting with them for
Yeah.
fertilization.
Just
and
imagine
therefore-
looking across there and have a
Yeah.
plume of smoke.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Maybe they should put
That-
smoke in smokestacks first.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have the fire station,
Ooh.
but it's a farm game, not a fireman game. There's been some attempts at making fireman games, but after you've done it a few
I'm-
times, it's kind of... What's that?
In Icarus, it's the anti-fireman game, because you just kind of set everything on fire and
Oh,
watch
yeah.
it burn.
Yeah. Have there been any updates to Icarus? Like anything major, like that they've
Every week.
tweaked? I know, but like major stuff, like major changes.
Every week.
Oh, they've changed it majorly every week. Okay.
They have added major amounts of missions and content and features every week.
I haven't even had that
Uh,
game open for months, a couple months.
Yeah, you now have separate solo player trees from the rest of it, so you get skills for that without having
Really?
to waste points. You now have respec ability. They've added a whole bunch of different types of gear and things like that, missions, you name it.
Single player's
They've
more
completely. Well, yeah, but at the same time, if you do decide to join a friend and your solo tree becomes inactive, you haven't wasted your points in the solo tree.
viable. Yeah,
You've still got your other points
you
to
got-
spend.
2 trees. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Because it used to be you had your solo tree, and then
Oops.
you had everything else, but you had to split your points if you wanted the solo perks.
There's a
And now
fence.
they've come up with it. Now what they've done is they did it where you have a separate set of solo points you'll earn,
There's
so
a-
that you're not feeling handicapped when you start playing with friends.
Pardon me, I'm stuck on a fence.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. If it's there, I'm gonna get stuck on it.
We know this.
Yeah, fence. That's what we were talking about last night, Darius, in FSL. The guy that was playing with us, the lag was causing him to have problems. I'm like, I have these problems, and it's not lag.
Yeah.
I create this without
true.
lag.
Well, it takes a special kind of talent.
I know. Who needs lag, man? I can get stuck on a tree with no lag. Try that. It was pretty rough, though. The lag on the server last night. All right. Well, I have been kicking around the Empyrean. I hadn't ruled it out yet. I started playing a little bit of Tarkov and got sidetracked.
He
on
never
that.
rules anything out.
No. You never know, man. You never know. You never know where we'll end up, right? I mean,
Right?
well, I know where some people will end up. I mean,
Well,
as in
eventually
me,
we all
but-
end up 6 feet down pushing up daisies.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Just a
Ul-
matter of what
ultimately,
direction
it's-
you're facing.
Yeah.
Oops, I knocked over a sign. Don't show that to anybody.
It's $1,000 penalty.
That's okay. Put it on my bill.
Signs are dumb.
Right. Okay, come on. Look up to the dolly. I know it's crooked. Okay, it ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna have to go up here and I didn't knock that sign down. Someone else did that.
Wasn't me this time.
Right. I'm inspecting
And
it.
until they look and see the combine tire tracks right there.
Well, that's circumstantial evidence.
It was Helper B.
Well, circumstantially, I'd say it's pretty good evidence against you.
Apparently, I need to get Johnny Depp to help me in court. Oops, I'm kidding. Of course, I haven't
He's
been
actually been doing a good job in court.
I've
been
know,
watching
that's why
his
I
case.
said that. That's why I said
Yep.
that because I've heard it. I haven't been paying attention, but I have heard.
Yep.
Ah,
I've been watching it on Mercatus channel, and he's been doing a fantastic job,
He didn't.
especially on Cross.
You said he never watched Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, how do you make a movie and then never watch the movie that you were part
Well,
of?
I think that's common with a lot of actors. They just don't want to see their work like that. It's one of those quirks.
That's weird.
It is. It is odd. Don't get me wrong.
Like, I'm like, you've never seen it? Like, how do you not see it?
Well, at the same time, too, like, maybe it doesn't meet your expectations of
yeah,
what you
What
thought
it
it
should
was.
Yep.
yeah. It's kind of like listening to
because-
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
how-
listening to yourself, but at the same time, too, you shoot all these scenes and you don't know what the final cut looks like. Maybe they cut out some of your favorite scenes that you shot.
could be.
Yep. Yep.
Could be. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess it's just a professional.
Then, I mean, they shoot hundreds of hours worth of footage, and only 2 hours of it makes the
Makes
the
the final
movie.
cut.
So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, some for actors on TV shows. Most actors won't watch the shows they are on after they air. Yeah, that's odd to me, but I mean, I guess I can see their. Well, I suppose. I mean,
yeah, I mean, from that point of view, I can kind of understand it. Like I said, if you've got this scene that you shot that you're like, oh, I really love the way that scene was, and then suddenly it doesn't make the final cut because the director thought something else,
yeah,
I'd be kind of miffed.
yeah.
The movie could be the most successful one out there, and I'd still be too critical of myself to want to watch.
Maybe that's why.
It's another thing too. I'm very critical of myself.
and I think a lot of actors are critical of
Yeah,
their
you-
own work like
Maybe
that, where
that's
they
it.
don't want to see it, and they're just, I'm here to do a job. Let me do my job, and that's Yep. I don't know.
When I was doing the construction thing, everybody thought I was doing a great job, but I'd look at it and all I would see was all the little flaws that I left behind.
Yeah,
Even if they couldn't, I knew they were there,
yeah. I mean,
and
yeah.
I couldn't not see them.
yeah. I mean, I used to get into drawing and stuff like that when I was younger, and I can see that. Like, I have some drawings that a lot of people like, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't like that drawing. I don't really prefer not to see it. I used to do like pen and ink and stuff like that,
Oh, cool.
and
Nice.
but I didn't. I gave it up when I was young and just never really developed it. But where do I want to put this? I guess I'm gonna put the. Where did I get the header from? Let's see. Where did I have this parked at? I had it over there. Here, let's take it back. Extra stuff they cut out goes towards the director's cut. Welcome back, Ryan. How you doing, man? Are you done with work? Or are you just taking a break? I assume you're just taking a break, right? Or maybe you were done today. I don't know. You're done? Wow. Man, I streamed the whole time you were at work. When's the last time I did that? It's been a while, actually. I streamed for a couple Saturdays this spring, though. I mean, I've streamed for 8 hours or something on Raft. That a couple months ago. trying not to get blown away. Is it windy?
I hope it's when
I
he
think you're
doesn't
thinking
mean-
the wrong thing. He's probably in that T word.
Oh, I was going to say maybe it's Tarkov, or is it really windy there? Tarkov is not if you die, it's when you die and how often. Will be a lot. The answer will be a lot.
Wind is actually blowing.
Oh. Okay. The wind is blowing about 50 miles an hour. Whoa, man. You go out there and fly a kite, you'll be flying away with it.
That's tractor trailer tipping over weather.
Yeah, it
Indeed.
is. Yeah, out there, man. It'll get whipping in especially the east side of Colorado.
Oh yeah. Well, the wind just doesn't have anything to stop it. There's no windbreaks
I know.
out there, so it's
I
just
know.
all open.
And if there's a tree, there's a house under it. Or there's water next to it. Okay, so I have canola.
Canola.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that crick you keep talking about.
Yep. We got our own language down in Alabama.
Take this. Copy.
It took me years to, learn to understand some people. Oh, why am I on this side? Drop offs on the other side, dude. Now I'm thinking Empyrean. See, as soon as Darius comes in, I'm thinking Empyrean. No.
Sorry,
No. No, it's all good. I don't care.
but I'm not.
It doesn't take much for me to get thinking about any game. It doesn't take much. Farmer William, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day
there's
so far. Sir?
I don't know. I was gonna say there's a content creator I watched that he does Empyrean series, and
Spanish.
he started up his new series, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yep. Started brand new, didn't he? I saw it. I don't watch him
Yeah.
normally, but
yeah. Well, he started new because they had a major update to the game that required a reboot.
Oh. Yeah, I seen him doing that. The reason he was there is because I was watching him talk about the mods that you're using, because I was curious what they were
Reforged
all
Eden.
about. Yeah, and so when I typed a search, his video came up. So he's been in my YouTube, suggested videos since then.
Yeah.
So I've noticed.
Yeah, he does a lot of Reforged, and then every Wednesday he'll kind of do a building stream where he'll just sit there and work on building something. He'll flesh it all out, and then you'll see him texture it and do everything else, and you sit back and go like, all right, that's cool and all, but you suck, because I'm never going to get anywhere near that.
Well, thank you for the lurk, Farmer William. I have to figure out if I want to join on your planet or if I need a close by one. Do you have any recommendations as far as that goes? Like some
I mean,
areas where you'd like to fill in?
Roggery is a bit rough as far as getting started because of the creatures, but
Yeah.
we've gotten most of the starting systems. Well, quite a few of the starting systems we've gotten mapped out as far as having access to the trade stations. We're already honored with Polaris, so as soon as you get to one of their trade stations, you can teleport, to anything that any of us have found.
Yeah.
So if you do start on a planet and don't like it, it's very easy to jump over to a different planet and
Yeah.
check that one out and stuff like that.
Once you get the ability to get to it, yeah.
Yep.
To the trade station.
So, yeah, I mean, it's completely up to anybody. There's a couple people on the server that are kind of doing their own thing. They're not really in the faction, but that's that's up to them. If that's what they want to do, they're welcome to start.
Hey,
You're
Irish
welcome to
Gamer.
start your own faction if you had a couple people that wanted to join you, and you guys
Yeah.
could be your own small little thing. It's
Yeah. Really, it's wide open, pretty much. I mean,
yeah.
I kind of like the idea of being on my own and yet part of a bigger group.
Yep.
Hey,
Well, and
let's-
that's where the faction comes in. We're all kind of doing our own thing. We'll get together when we. You know what? I'm in the mood to go do a bunch of POIs. Who wants to join me? And then we'll all kind of
Teleport.
whoever
or
wants to
whatever.
join.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all join up and go do them together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not. I mean, we're all kind of just spread out doing our thing.
Yeah. It's cool. I like the way you're doing it, and that's one of the things. Servers are run different, but I really like the way you're doing it. So, you tend to. Seems like you're kind of doing it the way I would do it. As far as style.
Yeah,
and play style.
I didn't want to put any hard and fast rules other than don't completely destroy a POI to the point where it won't regenerate, because then nobody else can run it.
Yeah.
And try to leave 10% in an ore node, because if you do that,
Yeah.
after a period of time, they will regenerate. The
Right.
asteroids regenerate anyway, so...
Right. I heard Spam saying that. So when you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, I heard him say that. Cause
And I didn't know it until I see him talk about it. Oh, alright, well, there you go.
nice.
Now I know if I ever do it.
It's great.
Yes.
So, all right.
Apparently right now the server's being a butthead. I think the data center's having some communication issues.
Okay.
There we go. I got that set.
All right. So if I was gonna do this,
Let's
these
go ahead
bales.
and do the whole map in one shot.
Where's this? Okay. Right
1,000
there. And if I was gonna try this bale trailer, it would be. Let's see. Where's that trailer for that?
So
Oh, I know what the best way to do
let's
it.
go here.
That's right. Combinations.
If we get any errors.
Oh, it only uses that one thing. So do I have a trailer that I could?
Once they're bundled and you put them into the...
I wanted.
Once you bundle them in the stacker, they'll fit on any of the regular trailers as a large size bale.
I was thinking about using it and throwing them into the trailer, but I don't think that trailer is in here.
Oh, the little hay wagon thing
The
that
one
you
where
can just...
you can throw them into it from the baler. They shoot up into it. I don't know.
I think that
that's-
requires a different baler because it's designed to shoot it up. That one will drop them on the ground small.
I think unless there's a modded version of it.
Well, that's what I mean. It's a modded small baler like that that's got a different...
Yeah, that's a different mod. I don't have that. I wonder if it's in the mod hub. I wonder if that's in the mod hub.
Because the in-game one is designed to drop them on the ground. The other one has the chute angled up so that they'll go into the trailer.
Yeah, it looks cool. I think Ryan was using that. I think Ryan and James were using it. That's what got my thoughts to I'd like to do it just for variety's sake. Or try it. I'll tell you what, let me go to the mod hub. I don't know if that's a mod hub item or not. Let's find out.
Finding out.
Commencing. Baling technology. Okay, this is just. It's got to be a pack. That's cool. Okay. Back baler. I don't see it in here. Bale loaders. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to ask them where they got that from. Because I don't see it actually in here at the moment. And that's not going to do what I want. That's not going to do what I want. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I think that I'm actually am going to wrap up my stream here. It's not because of Empyrean. Not because of Empyrean, but I've been on for about 6 hours now. So I'd like to.
I only
not
see
eat
3.5.
on
So
yeah, no, it died about 2 hours in earlier. And I
only see 3.5.
OBS cut off. So I'll tell you what,
that's
guys.
what happened to Evil. His OBS just completely pooped on him.
I'm gonna raid you guys out to Impact. So and we'll go ahead and do that. Then I can take a break and eat. I don't like to eat. Like I could eat while I'm streaming, but I mean I don't have to. So okay. I'd rather not. I'd rather just. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie. I might be installing Empyrean here in a minute. But anyway, all right. So let's got Impact ready. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thank you for the raid from several people. But Reyes, thank you for the raid. Even though you probably couldn't get back in. I don't know. Hopefully your computer's good.
Yeah, he's just been up all night, so he was basically rebooting his PC, and then when he was done, he was going to bed. I can't blame him.
I don't blame him on that one. Yeah.
No, for sure. Okay, gotta check something real quick here before I. Oops, no.
I'll probably be taking a nap here before long myself, because.
All right, so Evil with the host, Scurvy with the resub, Bad Farmer with the raid as well, Not So Grumpy Dwarf Gaming, or just Not So Grumpy Dwarf, with the raid as well. Several follows today. And that's pretty much the extent of it. So appreciate you guys coming out and head on over to Impact 7. And then I'm sure you'll be back looking to see what Dave's got later on. So thanks a lot, guys. You have a great Saturday and a great weekend. And we'll talk to you real soon.
We'll catch you later, all.
All right.
See you.
Impact.
See you later, everybody.
See you guys.